when we last left off, our intrepid heroes returned to Kyrania City after having saved the druids of the Tempest Bluff Circle from a horrible monstrosity curse that brought the plants into the bodies of dead soldiers. Having dispatched some sort of curse nexus tree thingy that the party probably wisely decided to just burn instead of investigating further. They returned to town, got some trade goods, heard about a big ol' riot for food, and then left. The party has thus far made it all the way down to Gideon's Keep, a big old caravanserai, a little past the halfway mark, or two-thirds mark really, to get to Verndale, a lovely little town situated in the southern mountains. So, you have already made your travel rolls, so unless there's anything else you want to do with the caravanserai, or you want to go
Yeah,
bother...
I asked a couple of days ago what
Steve
else
wanted
there
to check
was.
around.
You
What else there was at
said
the
you were going to
caravanserai.
see what else was there, and then never did anything.
Well, yeah, you never wrote anything.
Well, because you never said you wanted to... You never had your character actually do anything. But yeah, like... So going up this way, they have some merchants with, like, iron ore and copper ore from Neverson Deep, and some wine from the Vernier estate. There's not really a huge amount of interesting trade at the moment going north or south. It's predominantly just foodstuffs and taxes going to Kyrania City in preparation for winter.
That makes sense.
So yeah, no other magic item vendors or anything.
No, no other cameos. So good to know.
No demon spawn here to stalk your dreams.
I mean, Steve sort of has a fucking reasonable reason why he has a chip on his shoulder, but that's for him.
He has a perfectly good reason. It doesn't mean that he's not being racist, though.
Oh yeah, it's at least being, instead of like just looking and everything, actually interacting with them in a reasonably courteous manner. At least it's treating them like a person so far.
Well, I'm glad we've reached that high bar. But yeah, so the party has gotten up early in the morning and can begin making their way south.
Sure. I'll slip on, like, that Ring of Untold Promise onto, like, my middle finger.
Alright, roll a constitution save, please.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
13?
the party did acquire one of my favorite magic items ever made. Alright, nothing happens.
Cool.
Well, speaking of things that will haunt their dreams basically forever. Purchased from a traveling merchant. Let's see. Actually, no, I know Guardy watches these fucking VODs, so I'm not going to show it, just in case.
Good plan.
I don't watch all the VODs. I watched the tournament VOD.
Just in case. I can't risk you spoiling this. It's too much fun.
I didn't watch it like
Too much fun.
Surely you showed it off in the last campaign when you did this exact same
Well, yeah, but
thing.
you weren't watching any of those VODs. You watched one of these
Yeah,
VODs now. That's
No, that
two.
was the that's the whole reason I found out, because I watched the one of the old VODs to find out like whether we had said something or not. Some character in the town that is now full of kobolds, and found out the Candle Knight's name before we ran back into her.
Look,
I don't know if I need the higher constitution save higher or lower.
I have not.
Mm.
I have made an effort to not look at things since then.
Yeah, look, it's fine to
This
listen to the
spoils
VODs,
it
just don't
for
look
me.
at the screen.
Yeah.
Having to work through 73 now, or which are they on?
Yeah, he's on Sav 3 now.
Oh, yep. I am
Are you
10,
Are you at least playing
10
at the
sessions in.
1.5 speed?
I'm playing it at 2x speed, thank you very much.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. That puts our slow asses up to a reasonable pace.
Yeah.
But anyway. So yeah, nothing happens. Carrying on. So yeah, you make it to the crossroads that evening. Boop, boop, to Verndale the next day. And thus the party arrives at the foot of the Parhadin Mountains, and a pretty little town nestled into the foothills.
Fuck you, town! My ass!
This is... Yeah, it is a city.
It's not a goddamn town, it's just a goddamn city.
Yes,
The fuck, dude?
Verndale is indeed a city. It's not nearly as big as Kyrania, but it is one of the larger settlements in the region.
Makes sense.
Oh, I'm fucking sorry. Like, sorry, you came from New York City. You just have to deal with San Francisco.
No, it's not quite that not comparable. It's more like New York City to, like, I don't know, Nashville.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Dallas. I'll
Yeah,
say Dallas.
Maybe. But yeah, it is...
Yeah, because if I'm just looking at, okay, that's a tree. That's about 15 foot. That spire is a couple of 100 feet.
Yes,
I'm not
there
gonna
is...
calculate it.
There are some pretty massive buildings in the middle of town, including a enormous cathedral, which dominates, like,
Nice.
the whole center of town.
Nice.
Yeah, you can, as you approach, you see nice, solid dwarven walls built all around it. Nice, colorful roofs. Seems like a nice place.
Let's see.
Bit marshy, but nice.
Do we have a name for the guy we're looking for the Druid Circle stuff? Because I don't remember off the top of my head.
I believe so.
Okay. Suppose we'll have to look around the place and see if we can't find that mysterious guy looking into Druid circles.
Yeah.
See if we can
Yeah.
find your buddy Hedrah here first, and she said she'd be around.
Yeah, that's
see if we can find
like,
her.
Miss Hadley was supposed to be here.
It is her hometown.
And maybe she even knows,
Maybe.
What time of day is it when we're getting into the area?
It's a little afternoon.
Okay.
But it's less than
Not
a
too
full
bad.
day's trip to get from the crossroads to here.
Yeah, I'll probably...
wait, a little afternoon or afternoon? Like, a little afternoon.
What's the difference?
Well, noon is 12, and like, afternoon
Yeah,
is
and the
like
afternoon is
4.
any time after 12.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Like,
That's where the word comes from.
Yeah, it's afternoon.
yes, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The way he said it is like a little afternoon. It's like, wait, like
Yeah.
afternoon, like afternoon,
Yeah,
or
and
like,
they are the same thing.
I don't
not-
understand the difference.
It's not evening yet. The sun isn't setting, so it's afternoon.
It is.
yeah, okay, yeah.
You
that
arrive a
makes
little
sense.
after noon. So like 1,
Okay.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go about the place and see if someone can't point me in the direction of where Hadley, or if they know of Sir Hadley, where she usually stays. Actually, no, I didn't do that. I have an address for her.
Yes,
am I
she
thinking?
literally gave you her dad's address.
Yeah. I forgot about that for a moment. Yeah, I'll just go to that address.
All alone
Nice.
in the middle of the slum, not
Let's-
telling anyone where I'm going.
Wow,
Let's,
she doesn't live in a
assume we're all
slum. She lives in the
following her.
nice part of town.
Yeah,
She's in
Well, her
Yeah.
dad does.
Anyway,
Yeah.
before
I'm having
that,
you guys
I'll-
go with me, presumably. Like I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah,
unless
no.
you want to go off by yourself into
Yeah.
a slum, I guess that's usually where you like to go to heal people. So
Yeah.
Someone-
I'm gonna
Goes
gonna
to
pat
the
Ash on the back for a moment and be like, should we perhaps go and like stop by a place to pick up food or treats so we aren't turning up empty-handed? A bit rude to turn up at a noble's house and not have anything.
Where are we
Yeah.
going?
Yes, that would
To
be a good
see
idea.
Sir Hadley
Oh,
at her
shit.
home.
Hello,
Yeah.
Kira.
Jump scared by Kina.
Hi.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad
Yeah.
idea. Pick up a few
Fucking
treats or
Kira
something.
jump scare.
Yeah.
You know
Cook
what she
something
prefers
nice.
most? What would it be? Donuts?
Well, she does
pauses.
have a fascination with those, like some glazed.
Excellent. I'm glad that one still works in that language. Yeah. Pick up some if they've got a patisserie, then yeah, get a
Yeah.
box of donuts or pastries to go and before we head up there. Say it feels weird how often we as players will just like go up to a building, like a nice reputable person's house, completely empty-handed, and be like, "Yo, the local transients are
Hey.
here with nothing." When I think of any
Yeah.
time I've ever traveled
We're the
to even a
homies.
friend's place, I'll still generally bring something because I'm not a dick.
That's true.
Is this something I do American
the
understand? Or...
goodies.
Mm.
No, that's fine. I get it.
Well, yeah, you have to have a culture older than like 200 years. So.
Please, it's like 400 at this point.
Yeah, they're doing fine.
No, you don't have it. The United States was set in like the 1887 or something.
No,
like
the-
that.
Independence was 1776, and my ancestors came over here in the 1600s. I know that. I have documents.
Oh yeah, but the United States.
Well, yeah,
I
but
might
it's...
say
after
you've
the
got
Civil War.
your papers.
Anyway,
Papers, please.
Welcome to Estochka.
Glory to us, Doxka.
so yes, you guys can exchange your trade goods for coin at the Barnholds. Then go and...
Hey, Barnhold.
Yeah. You were indeed told that there was that the Barnholds have a presence down here in the south. Then go
Cool.
find a patisserie. Food's a little expensive these days. And
Yeah.
just like a
Yeah.
pack of
Drop
donuts
2
is going
gold
to cost you
instead.
like $5.
Oh wow, okay. I thought
Yeah,
it was a
I mean-
gold for like a meal, but
Yeah, it
okay,
normally
I was gonna
is.
Play double.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. I'll
put
5
in-
times the custom. Sure.
Yeah, I'll put in 2 gold for that.
I'll put one in.
I'll
Worrying.
put 2 in.
Yeah.
Yes.
There.
I
Very
just thought it
so.
wouldn't have been
Yeah.
quite as high while we're on the riverside here.
Well, they're less willing to put like valuable foodstuffs into shit like pastries that
You know what, that is a
Yeah,
fair
that makes
point.
sense.
Okay.
are only good for a day.
Yeah.
Yes.
They say like a single pastry would go to waste. I don't know.
We need to start
regardless,
developing
it's fine.
chocolate. Chocolate with peanuts in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but peanuts is what's it called? A
Nut bars.
dessert.
Anyway.
Anyway.
But yeah, you can drop some money to get some nice donuts, and then go over to Hadley's place. No, her dad's anyway. You find indeed a lovely little art shop up near the Grand Cathedral that Theli and Ashe can immediately recognize as being Candornite in structure, though outside, rather than a statue of the Forge Lord, is a like tall, beautiful salamander woman with hammer and shield.
Wow.
Makes hammer and shield motion, or hammer and anvil motion. Not
Huh.
proper.
Is that a representation of goodness. I can't remember. Your mother took after her, right? Looked at Ash. You've never really explained Ash and Dragon for very obvious reasons, but I know of the smithing.
Yeah. So who's this statue of? Is it actually like a statue of my mother, or is
Nope.
it like the original Ashen Dragon?
You don't know.
Can't exactly really tell from here. I mean, I could explain the whole Ashen Dragon thing sometime.
That's fine
but
if you don't want to.
I can explain
guess
it.
I'll,
Whoever did,
I'll
she's
look
pretty.
for an inscription.
The statue does indeed have a placard under it. Soraya the Forge Saint, savior of Verndale.
Whoa.
I take it that's well after my time.
Almost certainly. Though no date is
Otherwise,
given.
I'd be pretty hip to the insert a Forge Saint here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, with your history, you've vaguely heard about some sort of Candernite, like, God's blooded character running around down here back during the wars. Knocked over the Imperial occupation forces.
Neat.
Mm,
Oh yeah, that lines up.
yeah, it's just hard to get the proper information through what was true and what was embellished at those times. But I take it you can find some more detailed information in just points with this the cathedral there.
As you're pointing, Arlene will glance that way. Yep, I'll let y'all get on with it. I'm gonna go check the place out.
Sure thing. Actually, while you're out and wandering, I was told to check in with the Barnholds and potential locations for titanium.
Ah,
You think you could ask around while you're out?
Sure, but I reckon you can just buy it from them.
True, I kind of wanted to source some by hand since it would be for, and she'll, like, gesture at her wrists and ankles, something I intend to use. Feels
Like,
more meaningful to do it from the beginning.
you want to do the mining?
Source?
Yeah.
I like
That's-
it.
If I
I
can be
approve of
pointed
it.
towards a mine or a vein, I would love an opportunity to get enough to work with.
Wow.
That's private property now.
Yes, which is why I would need their permission.
Well, I can ask, I guess.
It would also potentially be cheaper than just buying titanium outright if I were to purchase ore. Sorry, if I were to
Mine it up.
purchase the rights to mine some ore.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'd help you out with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could help.
Well, yeah, I'll ask around. See ya.
Thanks.
See you soon.
Well, I'm gonna go down to the lesser quarters as it would be and see about how people are doing there.
Tilt my head at the odd turn of phrase, but not fair enough.
Charity work. Yes,
As is Steve's prerogative.
I will go with you.
Weird to call the poor district the lesser district, but you know, sure.
It's a Steveism. I'm used to them.
Well, if they weren't considered lesser by society, they would have the same amenities
see
and
all-
qualities.
I see all people as peers, but again, it's, you know.
Tor, are you going with them?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Alright. And thus it was, the Candornites and a fox going to Hadley's.
Yep.
I have no idea why Thor is coming.
Oh,
But
wait.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I thought this was after we
Nope.
made it to
They're just
Hadley's.
something different.
No, well, you've made it to Hadley's, and then just at the door, Steve and Vale just, like, 90-degree off into another direction.
They went, peace, I'm
Oh.
out.
That would be rude.
It's fine.
Yeah, Hadley doesn't give a shit about fucking Steve, so
I'll
I-
catch up, Steve.
yeah, no worries.
I'm going to say
Go
my
be
hello.
Go be sociable with the nobles.
I will catch up.
We can catch up after.
everybody but Steve now, and Arlene. Yeah, so across the street from the big cathedral and this statue, there is a lovely little art shop and studio. You can see a pair of big glass windows, a rarity even in these times, out front, behind which are easels displaying big canvases covered in oil paints with portraits of folk upon it, including one of the Duchess herself, that are all in a nice display. Has a remarkably realistic style.
Her father is quite amazing, it seems.
He would indeed probably put his skill level up at a young master.
Wow.
As you step inside, there's a little bell that dinglings, and a tall, handsome man with a full beard, well dressed, steps out to greet you. Ah, welcome, noble ladies. What can
Hi
I
there.
interest you in today?
Ah, hello. We were hoping to see Sir Hadley here, if she was in town at least.
Ah, my daughter, of course. Yes, she's here somewhere. We'll step back and glance up a pair of stairs behind the counter. Hadley, your friends are here. Hear a kerfuffle upstairs, little footfalls. Hads will peer down.
Gift for the household. She'll hold up the tray of donuts. She's arriving.
Oh my, well, thank you. A gift of food is precious indeed these days.
Yeah, so we've seen.
We'll take them with a smile. As Hads comes down, she will just quickly snatch one up and scarf. Waves with the other hand.
Also waves.
Boy, Hadley.
Good to see you again.
Hello again, Hatters.
Hey, starting to wonder if you guys were going to come down this way.
Yeah, we got a little caught up dealing with some plant zombie monster thingies.
Yes, helping save a druid circle in the Storm Branch Forest.
Hmm.
Wow.
They're okay now, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's
We helped
good.
fix this cool magic fishing pole thing, and re-sanctified a shrine to Valeria.
I'd be happy to tell you all about it if you'd be to invite us in past your doorstep.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I think I still have some tea in my pack.
Come on in. Little living spaces upstairs. She glances at Tori. I'll bring some stuff down here. How about that?
Perhaps we can just chat in the yard then with it.
Yeah, no,
Or if there's like a coffee shop.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Bye, Daddy. See you later. I'll give him a peck on the cheek. Grab Ash's hand. Haul out the door.
Yeah.
Fergus, I must say, your works are quite impressive, sir.
Agreed, by the way.
Yeah, they're all very pretty.
Does a little gesture.
Ah, my thanks. It's a privilege and a pleasure to be able to serve this town in my own way. I'll gesture towards a painting of the city itself that he's currently working on.
It just looks like this
Whoa.
one.
It just looks
Yeah,
like a
basically.
back screen, yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Wow. A fine work.
All the colors in the clouds. Wow.
Yes, been quite lucky being able to find these rare inks lately. That trade from the south's been, well, a blessing.
Well, if we ever find some rare inks in our adventure, perhaps we'll trade you with them for them then.
Yeah.
Or powders if you can make your own inks. I'm sure we could make sure to drop some off.
Yes, of course, I can indeed. That would be most kind of you. Well, Hadley, you did say you had good friends. Oh, shucks.
Oh.
Hatters blushes until Kate leans in and noogies her. We're gonna go. Bye.
Until another time.
Now
I'll
you
see
get
you
dragged
later.
out.
Yeah. We definitely had to compliment the master painter, though. You know, like you don't see like
absolutely.
master painting works and like gotten a go like, oh, all right.
Thelly's probably pretty thankful for like paintings and imagery of like sunny vistas and stuff because she can't really detect a glow. There's, one that is portrayed like as imagery instead is probably more lifelike than the representation that she sees in the real world.
I'm still not sure how your blind sight works. Like,
I have a bunch of noodles that see for me, but I
Yeah.
can't detect like differences in light.
Is it the
Like, you
snakes
don't see-
relay to her eyeballs?
I'm still confused on it, like a little bit.
I have 360-degree vision. It's dependent on light, but I can't really detect a difference in intensity.
Yeah,
So like you don't
it's
see
like
shadows or what? Like, can you still see colors and everything?
I can still see colors, yeah.
Imagine matte or pastel.
Yeah, like if you're looking at
terms
a
of
photo of the sun, it doesn't blind you quite like looking at the sun. Like I can detect that there is more or less light, but I don't really pick up any kind of like hues or glows occurring naturally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, saving a whole druid circle, huh? That's pretty cool.
It is
Yeah,
what we
it was
do.
awesome.
There were many dogs to pet and people disguised as dogs.
We also got pricked a lot by nasty plant people things. But
Mutated plants, I'd call
wasn't
them.
too
Yeah.
bad.
Phrasing. Oh, glad you're
Getting
all
burned out
alright.
in-
What happened to Steve and that wizard girl? Arlene?
Arlene's seen the sights around the town, and Steve is, in his words, helping out the lessers.
I'll just let that hang for a second and then just nod. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
He promised to
I'm
meet
not
up
sure.
with us later.
Yeah,
Though
he's still not quite big on the whole, small talk and getting to know with sociables.
It's fine. We can't all be, full of charisma.
I'm only slightly worried about him given his reaction to a Cambion we met in our trip down here.
Yeah, I'm a little worried, but I never seen him react like that to a person before.
I'm sure it's nothing, but just had a little bit of an odder reaction than normal.
Oh.
Yeah, we met a nice Cambion at Gideon's Keep, and she had this crazy cool airship but on land.
Oh, Lady Falcon.
It was yeah.
Oh, you know her.
Yeah, she's the one I bought the cage from.
Oh.
Hmm.
I bought
That
these
makes
cool
sense.
bracelets from her.
And I bought a magical ring from her. I still have to figure out what it does, though. Even she couldn't figure it out.
Well, hopefully it doesn't, super curse you.
Yeah.
Probably
your
doesn't.
wiener
off.
Hasn't done anything yet.
Maybe everything she sells just turns your wiener off.
Mm,
What?
I certainly
What?
hope not.
I haven't got the chance to check, but I don't think so.
I mean, one thing she sold did, so others could.
It's possible. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Well, anyway,
Poor Hadley. What do you mean I got unlucky?
Wait, what did Hadley buy?
Hadley bought the magic cage from Lady Falcon.
Oh, that thing. Oh, that's where she got it from?
Yeah.
Yep, that's where she got it from, apparently.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. She did tell us that, and I completely
Yeah, she did indeed tell
yeah,
you.
completely
Oh.
forgot in the
I didn't know it was
moment.
from Falcon. I know she bought it from some magic peddler, but I didn't know it was Falcon.
Yeah. Sure, we asked. She specifically mentioned Lady Falcon, and I completely forgot about it up until right now.
But yes, save a little bit of Stormbranch Druids and return to Karania, and then
Yeah.
down here to Verndale to
Mhm.
do another thing with helping Druids. Our most recent adventure seemed to be helping a bunch of Druids.
Yeah.
Helping
Although
druids?
apparently these druids are more lost.
Yes,
Oh,
there
yeah.
was a poster in Karania, or rumors rather, that we found that there's someone down here searching for an ancient Druid circle.
Yeah.
Wasn't I the one who told you about that before I left?
Yes. It's been a few days. We had a lot of combat.
Yeah, that makes sense. Reaches up
Yeah.
and pats your head. uh, but yeah, that's my Uncle Jonah. He's been in town looking and researching. Says there's a cult of druids that used to live near here, but they're just totally gone now.
Does he know what
Uh-oh.
circle it used to be in? As in the general sense, like circles of wildfire, circles of dreams, that sort of thing.
Probably, but I didn't ask.
We can ask him when we meet him.
Yeah. Which is gonna be awkward because we just left the house.
That's fine. We're planning to go meet him right away. It's a good time to catch up for a few hours at least.
Yeah. We gotta
I
find
imagine-
Steve first as well, anyway.
Yes, I imagine that'll be a conversation Steve wants into for finding lost druid circles.
Maybe. I guess they could have some kind of long lost medicine.
I was thinking more for his other prevailing theory he has.
Yeah, he wants to check out, like, primal nexuses or whatnot. He drew a bunch of, like, lines all over the map.
Ones that basically go through a lot of major places.
Yeah, like, all over
Oh
the map.
yeah. My dad met a guy like that once. Called him a schizophrenic. I think that's a technical term. Kate just
That's
covers her mouth and starts laughing.
but well, that's for later. Why don't you show us around?
Hmm.
Some of your favorite places.
Ooh, yeah.
Sure. So glance at the lot of you. Wanna go clothes shopping? They have
Sure.
some.
Boy, do I.
Why not?
You know, it's a Candernite town, so everyone's real good at crafting, and the tailors here are to die for.
It's been a while since I've kept up with my wardrobe, so why not? Probably could do with a few repairs.
Lads will grin, and then, yeah, he's going to lead you guys to go shop the Tailor's District. They'll get fancy new drip for everybody. Which, I mean, she is going to try and get her, Ashe, and Kate all matching lingerie.
She'll likely succeed.
Yeah, I don't imagine that's a hard ask.
I mean, something's hard about it, you know?
Well, no, actually, it's not Mr. KG.
Oh, you're right.
It's, in fact, very easy to tuck all that in.
That's true. Just makes it look better, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So, Steve, while they're out, getting lunch and shopping, you are heading down to the lower district. I take it that means you want to go visit Lucky Lucy's?
Well, it's apparently the main establishment down there.
It
So,
is. It's a
it's
big,
usually one of the
tall,
good.
two-story wooden building out at the edge of town, surrounded by the, as you say, lesser district of smaller homes and lean-tos and common houses.
Yeah, the less fortunate, the lesser taken care of.
Yeah, of course.
Don't have time for like everything else.
So, since it's only like 2 o'clock-ish, it's not a whole lot of people in there. As you step inside, just a few of the working girls sitting around on the stage cleaning things up before they get on for the night. Is a lovely, you'd guess probably mid-40s woman standing behind the bar, as well as a goblin.
The goblin named Gabby.
Yes.
Gabby.
Wow.
It's only because Gobby was a little bit too crass.
Gobby was too on the nose.
The goblin, he's nuts.
Hey!
There we go. Anyway,
But yeah,
So
the
I just
proprietress will look up from the bar where she's doing the classic cleaning a mug bit, snap out her rag and set it aside. Hey there, stranger. What brings you here?
and that what brings you here? And then just fell off at that, and you just sees the rest of him.
Yeah, she just kind of looks at you in your ominous plague doctor outfit. Uh-oh.
Reaches for crossbow under the counter.
No, it's more like concern for, or, it's a brothel. A plague doctor has just walked in. It's
That's true.
usually not great news.
That's true.
Let's walk over, just pick the goblin up, walk past, set her back down. Is everything okay, Doc?
I heard it was a reputable establishment, and it can be here.
I like to think so.
It's good to hear. Name's Steve, physician researcher.
Lucy, proprietress.
A pleasure, miss.
She'll give you a thin smile and a nod, but does not offer a hand.
Understandable. It's just holding his cane. It's like just looks around. It's like I saw there was some paper speaking about some assistance or help was
yeah,
needed.
the notice board we put out. Don't worry, it's not the disease or nothing. All our girls are healthy. Just, well, run into a spot of bad luck and need some adventuring types to get us out of this one. And Mary ain't doing nothing for it.
Oh, that sounds like quite a conundrum. Now, why would somebody want to do ill to you? In
Oh,
that
I
case.
don't know if I'd call it someone trying to do ill to us. It's just, well, there's a certain batch of plants that grow outside the town that's good for, keeping the girls working. And some monsters have moved in on it. We used to pick it ourselves, make the herbs into poultices and teas, but now it's too dangerous. And without that,
Oh, you mean?
yeah,
Oh, you're talking about Moon Willow, or are you talking
Yeah.
about the other ones?
yeah.
Oh,
And now,
just
monsters have moved in. We can't get it, and we can't buy it from anywhere either, 'cause, well, pharmacists get it from the same place we did. So, that's the story.
oh, that's an understandable conundrum there. I do happen to travel with a do good, so-called, so considered do well
Bunch of
ragtag
do-gooders.
team.
You mean adventures?
It's like, it's like I would call them
Steve
adventurers,
twitching,
Rob.
trying to like not call himself an adventurer now.
I'm trying to keep my profession as a physician mostly intact, but yes, the labels seem to be wanting to be stuck on.
Well, if you happen to find your adventuring friends between jobs, we've scraped together some cash. We wouldn't mind throwing a few $100 at the problem if you can clear out the critters. Be a real big favor for all of us.
I can look into seeing what kind of creature has been haunting us grounds then.
Felghasts. Little glance at the goblin standing there. And critters about her height, but they grow in the fields like weeds. The goblin will leer at her. So do goblins. Yeah, but these ones like yellow plants. Don't grow much in the grass. Got lightning powers, too. Gave me a pretty nasty shock, but lucky me, I wasn't hurt too bad.
Oh. And like, holds out his hand. Where were you struck?
She'll turn around and thrust her backside out. Right on my rear.
If it's electric, it's probably like a light fading burn damage, correct?
Yeah, made all my veins stick out like. Actually quite pretty.
Yeah, and it's the same effect for those struck by lightning. They get lightning scarred.
Yeah, I did get struck by lightning. That's the point. What the little bastards do.
Oh, like that kind of level. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they reel up a storm and zappity zap. And all of them start laughing at me as I went scarpering off. It was right embarrassing.
Well, you did well.
I've done well.
Yeah,
I've
well, someone's-
driven off the beasts like a real hero, but no, I was just running away.
Well, you done well for surviving someone your young age. It shouldn't be out around.
Young age? I appreciate a compliment much as anyone, but...
Yeah, you don't look more to be like, what, human age, like 25, 30?
Sure, let's go with that.
Steve, you flatter.
That's fair. Well, can take this up with the rest of them once I meet up. I tend to wander out to people who won't who might not have the best of fortunes and offer my skills as a physician. I can do both physical and dental, and ocular in some cases, if needed.
Well, you done come to the right place for it. What with harvests being bad as they are, most of the workers are, well, down on their luck, ain't the half of it.
Understandable. I do what is considered moonshine as a cook for starvation dishes.
Moonshine for starvation? I don't
Oh.
follow.
Over my travels, I've learned a lot of dishes that can supplement during very lean years, which is considered a starvation diet, which will fill the belly, but in the long term, it's not something good. But it's not as good as proper food.
Well, yeah, but what's that got to do with moonshine, Doc?
Oh, no, not moonshine, not moonshining. What's the word? It's changed. It's changed so much over the centuries. Moonlight.
Oh, you moonlight as a chef.
Yeah. Well, a cook.
Well, a soup kitchen or some such wouldn't go amiss. There's an old abandoned shop front just across the way you could set up in. Don't think anybody'd mind. And if they did, they could come talk to me about it.
You know, if they have complaints, I got the fresh end of a cane to introduce them to.
Right, of course. You look like you can take care of yourself.
I have tried to, but mostly leave the front work for the other ones, as they are more martially capable than me. But my knife skill is nothing to sneeze at. Quite handy. So is my stitchman.
Goblin will laugh. Yeah, I knew a guy who called his knife work stitching before. He was a real tailor, let me tell you. He will mime a bunch of real quick stiletto thrusts. Yeah.
Alright, I just practicing my stabbing. Yeah.
No, I prefer to, if I have to perform surgery, I prefer to do as delicate as possible so that it hurts and damages you as little as possible.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of what he said. You want to beat slow and... Okay, Gabby, why don't you go and get dinner ready? Guess we're gonna have some adventures coming by. What? Oh, man. God damn tall ones. Goblin will harumph and go to the back of the bar. Sorry about her. But she's real
Yes.
popular with the boys.
Well, to each his their own.
Ain't no accounting for tastes. She gives you a wink and a grin.
Yes, no. Sadly, though, it's not in mine because Steve just snaps his fingers. They're gone in that kind of span.
Takes her a moment to process that. Ah, yeah. I get it. Must be, what, an elf under there?
Yes.
Fancy. Don't see many elves around here. Most exotic thing we ever
Oh,
see is a dwarf.
well, I don't really view myself as much as that anymore. All I see myself is my profession. Not that I sort of have all the qualities and hallmarks of an elf fighter.
Did someone chop off your ears?
No, he can grow facial hair and has a big dick.
Zing.
Ah, no, it just tilts its head and shows the fucking ear protection it has, which is just a big cup where if you had pointed ears, that would be quite uncomfortable.
You're just gonna, like, lean across the bar and try and, like, poke at it.
Oh yeah, she can poke at the ear protection. There's like just
Squeaky.
There is, in fact, no squeaky.
yeah, Kate's the fucking there.
When
No,
you get
but
across town, she gets a distinct urge to make the squeaky duck noise.
yes, as I just consider myself to be a physician. My name is Steve, and I've been that for at least 4 centuries now.
Well, is it true that the years just pass you by faster and faster? I heard that from a kitsune lass once.
Unless you have something to anchor your attention, what you consider a day can be a year, 5 years. It's all about perspective, so to say.
She'll give a low whistle. Well, I hope you find something to anchor your heart to, Doc. Sounds like an
Well,
awful
I
strange
did.
way to live.
I did once, but just also just if it has a close because she was poking on Steve's like touches her hand with his finger. She was like you. We had our time. We had our time. We had our family. But time moved for her, not for me. And it moved for him, too.
Sorry to hear that, Doc. Got a little girl of my own. Can't imagine.
Never, it's just chuckles like that sensation when they first grab your fingers. You wish time could stop.
Yeah. And the first day they're out of the house, you just can't stop worrying.
Don't know. You sit there not just worrying for them and thinking, was I good enough for them? Did I do everything I could?
Just sighs at that and kind of looks down at herself. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, given how hard you're working and apparently your strength of character from just ways ahead how apparently happy these girls look, I said you're doing a fine job.
Well, I'll take the compliment. Can I get you a drink, Doc? You can have a glass of wine on the house. How about it?
I wouldn't complain.
Yeah.
If you wish, to keep myself occupied, I can assist in cooking if you so wish.
No. Old Gabby's got to have something to do to keep her occupied if she gets into mischief.
Well, who knows, maybe I could teach her a thing or two.
Well, I suppose I wouldn't begrudge some elven dishes appearing on the menu. I don't have much fancy to work with.
Oh, don't worry about that. I know of a lot of culinary places all the way from Galavas, Pergolis, Sivara, Adlan, up in the forest, some even from the hobgoblins.
Well, maybe don't mention those around Gabby. Our clan,
Yeah,
ain't so much the big fans of them. Get her talking for hours.
well, we all have things we either like or dislike.
And some things that'll just get us ranting and raving, speaking in tongues.
Oh, no worries, I can do a little bit of work here, no worries. Oh, quick question. How are you with arachnids? Spiders.
We got a lot of big spiders in the woods around here. They're pretty scary. Got bit by one once and, if I hadn't woken up just a second earlier, I'd have been dead meat when it came to eat me. Managed to wiggle my way out of a cocoon.
Strong-willed, strong-spirited.
Oh, I don't know about that. But they don't call this place Lucky's for nothing.
Well, it's a fine establishment as is. And hopefully some more luck's coming your way.
Well, if these adventures of yours pull through, I'll consider myself a lucky lass indeed. Yeah, she will set down a glass of wine for you. You can go teach a goblin who knows how to make a mediocre stew how to make something slightly less mediocre on short notice.
Indeed. Do you want to roll for that, or?
No, I think just, how to not be a shit cook is pretty self-explanatory. Just takes the time to do it. So,
No, so you hold the knife with the blade forward, not down to stab. Cut like this. Blade forward, not down.
What do you mean you don't use the cleaver to cut literally everything? Where's the fun in that?
Ah, yes, the school of fucking Chinese cooking. Goddamn.
Yeah, basically.
Why would I not use this? This is knife, this is fork, this is spatula.
That's all you
The
need.
only thing it doesn't do is touch a fucking cast iron or a rice cooker pot. Otherwise, Mama will beat the shit out of me.
Fucking beat me into another skin color. Goddamn.
See?
Is that metal in my cast iron? No?
Steve starts teaching a goblin to cook. About the time the rest of you are finishing up a quick lunch at a cafe. Hads will insist on paying for everybody since you brought her dad donuts.
Nice.
She insists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
If she
tell her
insists.
all about the details of the druid adventure and up to and including burning the scary curse out of the tree.
Yeah, she thinks that's cool as heck. Kind of wishes she'd been there for it, but then again, getting stabbed by plant monsters sounds kind of lame.
It was kind
Yeah,
of lame.
it was definitely the most lame part.
Yeah, so after hearing about what happened to those troops, you can see why I didn't want to, go up to the front lines, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do understand.
And you're still thinking about going over the river and claiming your own little domains?
I am.
Yeah, definitely.
She'll glance at Ashe. And you thought more about what, well, you know who was talking about?
It's been on my mind. It's weighing on there. I'm still gathering my opinion on it, though.
Who what? Wait, I forget if we've been told out of character.
I told Kate about it.
Yeah, I know
really
Kate's
haven't-
been told.
Yeah. I haven't told you guys quite about it that much.
And yeah, who what?
The Lady Margrave, during our time together after the tournament, put an offer out to me once I did manage to claim some land in the north.
Did she propose?
No, not so much as that.
Oh,
Instead of going under the Duchess, I would go under her.
oh,
Phrasing.
But not inaccurate.
I mean, you already went under her from the sound of it.
But
Still, I can't say it would be a good idea, if only for the fact that she would be able to exert a lot more influence than the Duchess. Like, a lot more. And probably have a lot higher expectations and, in general, be more controlling if you were interested in any kind of future independence or development. You'd be depending on her, and she's ageless to go with all of that.
that's why
Yeah,
she's
I mean-
been weighing on me.
I guess it depends on what all you want to do.
Yeah, but she's got a dragon and, she's powerful and
And is-
beautiful and super scary in a fight.
And is one of the most prosperous towns in the entire duchy.
Sure,
Well, yeah,
but that would very much mean she does not need us. And no,
Yeah.
being beholden to someone similarly immortal would kind of put a hamper on my future plans. I don't begrudge you
Also-
wanting to take the easier option. It's obviously enticing, but it's not an offer for me, at least.
Also, it's not like she'd be your enemy if you didn't go with that. At least I wouldn't think so.
No, she wouldn't have a reason to be.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just something I'm thinking on. There
Be
remains much to be
careful.
seen.
There's a lot more to lose by giving yourself away to her, just in exchange for a dommy bunny, as it were.
I mean, just the sex, though. I mean, she'd be right
Would
there. She
be,
could actually help if you got attacked.
and it'd be more than the Duchess would be able to provide at any point.
Yeah. Be a nice, solid, rock hard rock.
Uh-huh. Do you say it like that she wouldn't be able to be qualified as an ally? She'd still be perfectly capable of helping in such a
Well,
case.
yeah, but why would she?
For the normal reasons people help with alliances, for protection and for trade, like an actual reason to exist rather than just being an underling and giving away all money in tax or insert whatever here. I'm saying there is a lot more that we have as far as control and future and growth. And probably a lot more diplomatic favor than simply just buddying up to the one other powerhouse in this place. I think it's very short-sighted that the implications are basically eternal. You don't outgrow a Tillia or a dragon, do you?
Well,
That's a decision you become stuck with forever. Whereas a mortal governance, you actually have room to maneuver. It is more important than the immediate right now. Yes, she would be helpful than, 100 years from now, 200 years from now.
that sounds kind of romantic to me. Finding
What,
yourself in
being...
service forever to someone.
No, not really.
I mean,
You wouldn't
can't argue with
understand.
that, but
Like I said, it's just an idea that rows around. I'm still weighing out the options.
yeah.
It even remains to be seen if the duchy will survive as a duchy. Could very easily be
I mean,
broken
I
up into
hope
different
so.
parts after this whole famine and drought.
It's unlikely there'd be a complete split. The reason the duchy exists in the first place is because it was necessary. At worst, they'll split apart for a short period of time before probably being reconstituted. Unless the Margrave goes conquering things, but that's not likely. If she did, that would be another bad reason to be tied in together.
I mean, that's a good point. Like, what happens when the Duchess dies anyway?
Then
She currently doesn't have an heir.
presumably she doesn't currently have an heir, no, but they have a rule of governance. If she didn't put someone in place to take over for her or have an heir, then we'd become independent de jure unless things have changed that drastically.
Well,
Essentially, we'd become petty dukedoms or petty kingdoms.
I don't think petty anything's gonna last long across the river.
Petty's just a name for it, but it would be to say that we wouldn't owe them anything and we'd just be positioned to instead organize something new and different.
Right.
You just
She's
make a
still-
new agreement, you make a new promise, you make new armies,
The point was
trade
still
tariffs
that
change.
petty kingdom across the river would have a hard time dealing with the barbarians.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
that's
Well,
why I should go
yeah,
with the
but-
Margrave. Because, that
You
way...
say like the barbarians are always going to be a problem, and they're not.
Yeah.
they are.
Why?
Why? Why should they be?
Why wouldn't they? They've come
Because
back
They are
year
a
after
problem that
year.
we intend to resolve
Yeah.
ourselves. Look, if it were untenable and I would spend entirely just forever embroiled in a war with faithless barbarians, then, this place was nice and all, but I'll look for somewhere else instead. But It's not the plan. I intend for that to be a very solved problem.
Hmm.
One
We'll
way
have to
or
see
another,
once
and I'm
we
sure
get
I'll
there.
find that out.
Yeah, he just shrugs.
Yeah, we'll just have to see once we're up closer to it, just what the
Mhm.
situation is with it. For
I
now,
have
though,
faith
it's
there is a solution out there somewhere. Forge, Lord willing, there's always a solution to life's many problems.
it's collecting resources and raising funds for the area there.
Yeah, big plans.
Gonna spread our hands and settle back in a seat.
Hmm.
Oh well.
Oh, I do appreciate you bringing it up, though, of course. I'm sure it'd be quite easy
Yeah.
to just sit on the matter, as confusing as it might be, and then just make the decision when it's forced upon you.
Yeah, it's good to know before, like, we have to make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that was mostly a choice for me. I imagine we'll each have different lands when it comes to it.
Indeed.
Damn, but I'd hate if your land ended up being, like, different because of it.
I can't imagine it would be different necessarily. It's just that the measures of control would be very different and probably the natural growth. Yeah. It just spreads hands.
That does mean that the option is open for the rest of you as well to try and get in with other Margraves rather than the duchy.
I don't think so.
Only one Margrave near the
There's-
rivers.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's any other kind of option out there besides her or the Duchess. I would much rather have the Margrave for ally, though, than owner, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Judges, your tastes notwithstanding, of course.
Well, I am trying to make her into an ally, and this is at least a step towards that. If not the step I want it to be.
Well, yeah, at least she's interested.
Mm-hmm.
Kate's just gonna plop one of her boots down in your lap, Ashe. You know, there's more than one way to get an ally out of the Margrave.
True, you could get her pregnant and have some political children.
Kate eyebrow waggles.
It has been a thought, yes.
I'm sure it has. Or you could have the Margrave get Kate pregnant, and then you could
Well-
be regent by proxy.
I mean, I'm pretty... Well, I don't know if she's got
Mix and
both
match?
bits, actually. I didn't ask.
She does.
Well, then you don't need me for that, but I mean... Wouldn't be opposed, strictly speaking, if she doesn't want to carry kids. Pregnant's actually kind of nice.
Oh.
I'll be
So the
pregnant
offer's
at
on the
some
table
point.
then.
Don't
It's
read
okay.
too much into that. Just saying. Done it twice. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kate's heel just like squishes in between your legs. You stop with that.
Listen, I'm just hearing.
What, giving him a
you
foot
like,
job is supposed to discourage him? I don't know what's wrong with you, woman.
I'm just hearing you like getting pregnant, and I'm just. It's just a thought.
Yeah, well,
It'd make adventuring tough, though.
exactly. It's gotta be when I'm ready to sit down for a couple years, which don't happen very often.
It was once I'm settled in and not in the midst of conflict as well, I'll have to look into having Siren's children.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess you can say that you do have direct experience with that.
I
have,
sure
like,
do.
A bajillion hairs.
She makes a great dad, let me tell you.
I don't need to hear all the details. I can frankly imagine a fair number of them.
It's not what I meant. I mean, she's good at raising kids. I'm not. That's not my thing. But even
Fair.
just as a solo parent, Siren's good at it. I mean, you've seen how those two turned out.
I don't know
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
they're
I think
excellent.
your kids turned out quite well. I think
Yeah.
you're fine, Mom.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That Siren did the raising. I was just sort of hovering around on the edges, visiting once every year or so.
Your job was being big and milky.
Once they were old enough to be weaned, I sort of left again. Tried to, show up once in a while, but they weren't, my kids to raise. And that's fine by me.
It hasn't sounded like they resent you for it.
No.
I hope not.
Again, I would
That's all
say
that
I
matters.
put that down to Siren being a particularly good parent. That and presumably the fact that you kept coming back as well helps make them feel like a
Yeah.
lot less of an afterthought for you.
Yeah.
For you.
God knows they're not an afterthought. It's just not good at that, and I think they figured that out for themselves.
Fair.
Once they were
Yeah,
adults,
but-
though, we were pretty good friends, I think. Mary and I get along real well.
Yeah, I look forward to having some children when it's time to relax. Get off my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Nice
I do
big
wanna be a
nature
dad
garden and get a
eventually.
foot rub. One of the good things about being pregnancy is everything learned from my mother. Admittedly, there was no foot rubs involved there, but
Yeah, I get you. I want to be a dad eventually.
Mhm.
Just once I get some land here.
Getting pampered is the best part.
Yeah, Theli almost left that with Hadley there and be like, yeah, I mean, she got tail rubs instead of foot rubs, but whatever.
Speaking of which, Hads is gonna glance at Vale. Ask. So, Miss Blue Knight, what's your plan with the whole river thing? You gonna try and get land too?
No. As a knight of the Azure, I am forbidden from holding domain over any parcel of land or. Just make sure.
Not even like an.
I own no property that I cannot. I cannot own anything that I cannot carry with me, as I am to be always traveling and on the road.
So you're just helping for the sake of helping?
That is the calling.
Well, what's your biggest helping plan then? If we got like a like if 4 billion gold fell into our laps tomorrow, what are you gonna do with it?
Hmm.
I assumed you would just go 5,000 orphanages and then throw your hands up.
Wow,
Or maybe, 1,000 orphanages and some hospitals or something.
wow, that's a lot of orphanages.
It is, but, there are a lot of people who need families out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, we did run into one of them.
True.
With that kind of money, I mean, sure, I would no doubt donate quite a bit of it to those kinds of causes, but with that kind of fortune, I believe a more prudent use of it would be to invest in the long-term operation of the duchy. The food scarcity issue is the more pressing matter, I believe, and investing in agriculture would help a great many more people in the long run.
Neat.
Well, that is mighty noble.
I do somewhat have this little dream, I suppose, of gathering enough coin to found a new group of Blue Knights, perhaps in a distant land where there are not already.
So, speaking of Blue Knights, what happens if one of y'all, like, she glances at Kate, and gets, pregnant?
It depends on the person, I suppose. I suspect it would be something. It depends, I guess. They could, well, give the child to an orphanage if they want to continue their roaming, or they could put their oaths on hold and take responsibility for the child.
So you can just kind of, like, pause the whole wandering thing if you need to.
It should be such a thing should be avoided, I would suspect, but I believe so.
Cool. Ellie
Well,
just nods.
if it's technically for helping somebody, I don't see why it'd be a problem.
Yeah, babies are
It's
someone you gotta help.
Yeah. Just that somebody happens to, like, be inside you for several months.
I don't think anyone's really stopped them from having people inside them for several months anyway.
What would not do is to half measure it and simply abandon the child when they are young. That would not be.
Yeah.
That would be spitting in the spirit of what we are. So you must commit to it. To your choices.
Yeah. Also, I bet if your partner, like, doesn't mind being on the road, then it wouldn't be as tough. Then you'd only have to slow down, like, when it gets really late.
Oh, yes, that's right. What am I talking about? Well, that is a bit of a difficult topic. I mean, you were talking about bringing a kid with you, and Blue Knights are knights. We fight and we get in danger.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends on where you're going, though. Like, around here, there's plenty of towns for people. Oh, and I guess it depends on whether your partner's also another Blue Knight. That'd make it a little more complicated. There's a whole bunch of more variables that I didn't even think about.
It's not a simple thing.
Mm-hmm.
Tori's just ever realizing how fucking complicated this random dream she wanted to achieve is. No one ever told me how to do all of this thinking and planning.
How
Lena
did
can't
Aunt
just
Evie
do
do it?
things.
Step one, be
through
such a powerful
through
wizard that it doesn't
several
fucking matter.
several thousand years of patience built up, all almost burned away entirely.
Have a grand magical legacy. Steal a pocket plane. Casino.
No longer have to deal with any consequences.
Yeah, simply create your own world where you have no consequences and are the absolute god queen. So,
Yeah, I mean, what they won't tell you is that her history also presumably involved a whole lot of crime. As most powerful, rich people, you know, you can't just rule a place without any crime. Felly's just waiting to find out what crime she'll have to commit. But, you know, hopefully it will be morally ambiguous instead of clearly evil.
Thus far, it's mostly been randomly assaulting people in town.
Oh, please, I've only been assaulting cops. That's ambiguous at best.
And a rich, snooty noble
not
kid.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
and a sex pest.
And also those thugs. Don't forget them. They needed to be assaulted.
You bypassed assault, went straight to second-degree murder with that one.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's been some vigilante justice for sure, and yeah, we punched a few cops.
Yeah, maybe.
Who hasn't? We're not perfect.
So yeah, I think that's a good screen wipe moment. It's kind of relaxing, realizing the magnitude of what lays before them. Yeah, are you guys gonna go try and find Steve, or just kind of fuck around in town?
Yeah. Let's go and try and find Steve.
Yeah, we'll go find Steve.
And
then we can all go back to get
but otherwise, yeah.
The barn is on the way, so don't worry.
Yeah. I'm stopped by the barn halts and see. Just to take a quick ask about.
Yeah, unfortunately, this guy's just like an import-export guy. He doesn't deal with the mines directly.
Yeah, that's fine.
He
Is he able
give you
give me a contact?
Yeah, he can give you the address of the guy in Neverson's hold who actually owns the mines.
Sweet. I would assume his name is just, Foreman Neverson, if it's the hold itself.
Let me see real quick. Let me open up the old
No, it's Everson, Neverson.
Everson, no.
No, it is Thane Eldrin Neverson.
Neverson.
Eldrin Neverson.
Is some elf in his blood or something?
No, not Elfin. Eldrin.
Yeah, there's an H in there as well, and it's got a hard R, so you know that it's Dwarven and not Elven. Otherwise, it would have been Ellen.
Ellen Neverson.
Ellen Neverson. Yeah, okay, cool. I will make a note of that.
Wait. It's the guy who fundamentally owns the land, though there's probably like a barnhold guy under him you would presumably actually talk to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He doesn't know you're too important to, deal with middle management.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Once you get past him and start heading into the poorer districts, Hads will glance around. So where are we going again?
Knowing Steve.
Whorehouse, definitely.
Yes, I was just about to say.
Did you say whorehouse or poorhouse?
Yes.
Yes.
Whorehouse. I'm pretty sure it's quite literally the first thing Steve did last time. He likes to go and check up on all the ladies.
That's
But
Yeah.
for not sex reasons. I know, astounding.
Okay, I was gonna say it didn't seem like him.
Yeah, no, he isn't. He is not some kind
Yeah.
of like secret virile mega pimp. No,
That
he
we
is
haven't yet.
a doctor who generally likes to care for people who can't afford regular priest visits. And brothel's always a good place to start.
Right. Well, I'll just meet you guys back at the house. How about that?
Yeah, I'm sure
Sure.
you wouldn't happen to know you'd be able to point us in the right direction.
And she will just point down the street. That's Lucky's place right there. It's where all the working girls that are reputable do their business.
Well,
Sounds
we'll
good.
certainly try that place first for him. We'll see you in a bit. Hopefully.
Yeah,
See
see
you
ya.
soon.
As Hadley starts walking away, Kate's just gonna like grab her by the sleeve. Hold up. I know you a little bit better than that. Why are you trying to sneak off when we go to a brothel of all places?
Because her dad's in town, and if he finds out, then he'll fucking spank the shit out of her in a not fun way, I'm sure.
I love that getting so much.
Hadley just squirms. Fine. I believe it.
It's fine. If she doesn't want to tell us, then she doesn't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, Hadley squirms a little harder. Just, my mom works there.
Ah,
That I see.
Nice.
that's fair.
I'm sure she's lovely. Or is she not?
Yeah.
No, she's great. Mom's great. Just, I don't want to walk in the front door.
Don't want to walk in on her naked.
And see her in the...
Yeah,
Out.
that's awkward.
I
Yeah.
take it you speak from experience.
I mean, no, but like, I know what she does. I don't want to. I'm gonna go home. See you guys.
Yes, we'll see you soon,
Okay.
Hadley.
Yeah.
Rare Hadley blush moment. Squirms out of Kate's grasp and trots along.
And
Once she's out of sight, Kate's just gonna turn around, glance at Ashe. Ashe, on a scale of 1 to 10, how awkward is it if I say I think I fucked Had's mom?
I think it's fairly awkward,
Fella's
but
just gonna
Hadley,
like double over and wheeze.
Huh?
I'd say at least a 7. How sure are you of this?
Well, she looks an awful lot like Lucy, and I've gone here like 30 or 40 times over the last 30 years.
That's a lot.
I
It's
mean,
a real
only
nice
awkward if you're
place.
telling her.
I would say don't tell her that you fucked her mother.
No, I think you should.
Though it would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Just-
sure you do so while she's in the middle of enjoying herself between the two of you to be like, oh yeah, I remember when your mother did this.
Oh my god, she
Ew.
does
Just-
eat pussy just like her mom. Oh.
Huh.
I can't unknow that now.
Which
Revelation?
means that you have to share that revelation with her.
No.
Life is made for chaos to be spread in it.
Huh?
Not that kind.
Like, sometimes you gotta just be a little bit of a shit disturber.
That's approaching gremlin territory.
It's close to, but I so rarely indulge in gremlinism.
Yeah, but also, I kind of want to keep shagging Hads.
Yeah, which is why you do
Yes, that
so
would make it-
during, so you can distract her right afterwards again.
It would
Trust
make
me,
it
both of my
rather
parents
awkward.
are bards.
Yeah, it would make it rather awkward to say that and then try again.
Yeah, no. So you keep going in the middle. Again, please. This is Bard 101.
Only break bad news when.
Your mid coitus.
Theli, roll persuade.
Wow.
Oh,
Alright,
boy.
you make a compelling
Oh
argument.
boy.
Oh,
Guess,
dear.
yeah, she's not exactly wrong, I suppose.
Look, Theli comes from both a combination of a Cassoid and basically a Morgan.
Yeah, we should have known. We found those books.
Yeah. There are so many of probably some kind of Three's Company sex situation where it's like, oops, I ended up with the mom and the daughter. Oh no!
Oh,
Wow.
no.
How could this have happened?
Step Fairy, what are you
Jesus.
doing?
Fucking cheesy 70s porn acting.
Yep.
Alright then, let's go ahead and then see if we can't find Steve.
Yeah, let's get Steve. Let's see what he's up to.
You can run from this, but not from the truth.
Yeah, you come
But hey, at
to...
least with Steve here, a lot less was used and thrown away.
I'm sorry, we're still
Big
talking
Steve.
about Hadley's mom.
Now she's got it going on.
God damn!
Damn.
And it's more that Hedrah continues though, that was the big, a continuation of the conversation. Like, when did we get back around to the stew? Was busy talking about her mom. It's a real weird take.
Yeah, we're talking about the stew and her mom.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh no.
Stewing up her insides. Wait.
Yeah.
A lot of you will enter Tori first. Lucky Lucy, who, now that you mention it, really does kind of look a lot like Had's, just older and milfier.
Yeah.
We'll give you a friendly wave as you come on in.
Hello.
More folks wandering in at odd hours, but greetings all the same. Is that a Catria
Yeah.
I see? Hey, Lucy.
Yeah.
And Kate'll just casually slide herself across the bar, grab the proprietress around the waist, dip her back, and give her a big smooch on the lips. Long
Aw.
time no see. We'll glance at Ashe. And is that the Ashe Raymont I've heard so much about?
Only good things, I hope.
Only the
Surely
best kind of
mischievous
things. Hop back and sit on the bar.
Wouldn't happen to have seen our Steve, would you, ma'am?
Oh, yeah, you must be the adventurers he was talking about. He's in back
Yeah.
with our
Right.
chef of the day. Teaching her how to actually chef.
I'll be
That
damned.
sounds like him.
Yeah.
Mm.
I figured he'd be giving everyone physicals.
Well, we are...
That
I'm
also
sure he
sounds
mentioned he was a
like him.
doctor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first thing.
Okay,
but
good. Alright, okay.
We're
I
all
can't
in good
imagine
health
Steve-
here.
I
Excellent.
can't imagine Steve not mentioning he's a doctor. He does it to just about everyone we meet.
Yeah, I think it's because the
It's his
alternative is
go-to
that he
thing.
terrifies them. So he has to.
Yeah.
I mean, the getup is kind of scary no matter what his profession is, but we let him get away with it.
I'd take it he was endearing enough after the initial awkward.
Yeah, he's a good sword.
Right.
And now that I know what company he travels with, I can tell he's one to be trusted.
Well, the rich, muscular, beautiful kind.
Well, I don't know about rich, or I didn't, but certainly the muscular, beautiful, and boobalicious kind.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Step over and just lean ahead into Kate's chest.
Oh,
Thanks.
goodness.
Yep, that fox definitely is one of the most boobily I've ever seen.
sage nodding from all the prostitutes behind you.
I did turn my head. Like, I also realize I see every single one of them nod, and I just like go, "That's so uncanny. That's so weird."
I saw
He just
tremor rings in the
shrugs.
stew.
What? I used to do a lot of adventuring down here.
You did, yeah.
I'm sure you adventured in many a place,
Adventured in many, many a places.
delved many a depth.
Delved many a cave.
I've delved caves I wouldn't go in with an axe, but these are the safe and nice ones.
I would hope not.
Yeah, no, it's,
I saw
now
tremor
I'm
rings
reminded
in
of
my
the
stew. That
yeah,
beats
I
my
mean, it
friend.
must mean Tori arrived.
Ka-tunk,
The
ka-tunk.
gang is here.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
we
you
came
can
looking for
definitely
you,
feel like your
Steve.
friends have arrived. So, I don't suppose y'all also saw that notice board we put out?
Let's see. We
Notice
probably seen
board.
it on the way in, wouldn't we?
Yeah, probably.
A request for aid?
Yes, we saw a mention of that on the boards.
Whoa.
Good. Your friend Steve said you might be willing to help us out. Just should
Yeah,
be
for
a
sure.
quick smash some monsters kind of thing.
Those are the best kind.
I'm not opposed to it. We're doing many few things in this town and have a few businesses outside of it.
Yeah, she will regurgitate unto you what she told Steve, that there's a patch of the herbs needed for moon tea outside town that some monsters have moved into, and now the poor girls can't get at them.
Oh, I see. That
Gonna-
would be a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna make business rather awkward.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what we can do about it.
Yeah, we
We're
can fix
going
that.
to be helping another man in town find a lost druid circle outside of it soon anyway as well.
Mm-hmm.
With
Oh.
23, can you tell me about these moblins, please, Savin?
I've also got a letter to deliver.
Sure. And yeah, when you say that about the druid circle, she'll nod. Oh, yeah, Jonah. He's a good sort. He'll treat you right. Yeah, with 17 at nature.
23.
Oh, okay, 23, sure.
I assume we're still in my natural explorer realm.
Which is, what, grasslands? Or
I think it would be
plains?
grasslands right now. Last time we were in one, it was forest, so it's grassland now, and then I'll need to change it tomorrow into mountains. I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember what. Yeah, right now it is grassland.
If it's in grasslands, then yeah. So, Feldgeist are shitty little fae that tend to inhabit spirits and that tend to inhabit fields. They are infused with electrical energy. They are drawn like locusts to crops. The more labor, blood, sweat, and tears that have been poured into a patch of land by folk, the more likely it is to attract Feldgeist to it. They play and cavort in the fields, but never damage the crops. They're mostly harmless, but they do tend to steal things.
Yes. Okay.
They have high dexterity, they are resistant to thunder and lightning, and they can call thunder and lightning to harry their foes.
Any particular weaknesses as far as the damage type is concerned?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I will relay as much to everyone. I definitely need to finish getting a rune literacy so I can actually start putting together that sort of like Witcher-esque tome of all of the various boglins and fey beasties and all that shit together.
Yeah.
Like it's weird to know all these things and then not like, pull out the tome of things.
Yeah. So where is this patch that you'd have us go and clear?
It's about an hour's walk to the southwest. Not quite into the mountains. You can probably see Margaretta's tower from up there.
Oh, it might be something we can even just deal with today then.
Yeah, I reckon you could be back before dark this time of year.
Yeah.
Kate'll nod. Anything to help out. Speaking of which, anything else going on around town needs adventuring types? Lucy'll shake her head. I don't think so, thank the gods. Aside from a few little monsters here and there pushing in, the golds keep us safe, as do the Verniers. Although, I did hear that the Lady of the Tome Knights is up near the Vernier estate. That can't be anything good.
Huh?
Do you happen to know what for, or any
She shakes her
rumor
head.
about it?
No, just some of the girls spotted her and her entourage heading up there about a week ago. Haven't left.
Oh,
Something to keep in mind then.
yeah. Maybe something to check out.
She'll nod. Although, Tome Knight business tends to be kind of dangerous. Wouldn't want any to get hurt. I don't think the Feld guys would be a problem for you, but if the Grand Master of the Tome Knights is there, well...
Yeah.
Kate'll give her
Oh,
a
it's
pat on the
something-
back. Nothing we can't handle.
Well, I felt y'all enter. Good to hear. You're doing well.
Kate'll
Yes,
wave.
we had a lovely afternoon with Hadley.
Lucy'll pause. Oh, you know Hads. That's good.
A close friend of ours. A wonderful little lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did mention she'd met some adventuring types. Never would have imagined it'd been you of all people. She smiles. Well, not that I'm enthralled with the idea of her being an adventurer, but I do hope you've been taking good care of her.
Only the best.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, she'll come up
Well,
this way.
as did have to patch her up after the grand melee, though.
Yeah, she mentioned she got flattened by that Margrave Spirus.
She
Mm-hmm.
held herself very well. I
Yeah.
will not deny that.
The Margrave of Spirits nearly flattens anyone. Once he
Yeah.
does that large leap of hers, at least.
She
Left
couldn't
his
bring
shoulder.
Hallie down with it, though.
Yeah, it
It's
took
still a
her
mighty
quite
blow.
a number of tries.
I know, believe me. I was the first recipient in that melee of their giant jump.
Is she
Yeah, I saw that. That was
really as frightening as people say?
I wouldn't call
She's
her
like-
so much so frightening.
Intimidating, sure.
Well, then,
no skillful, confident in her combat capabilities.
She's
Not
like,
really
it's,
intimidating.
It's, I don't know. I call it pretty intimidating. It's certainly impressive to watch.
Oh yes, if you've seen it in action, we
Yeah.
were literally front center to a
Yeah.
skydive from her.
Cleaving an entire ogre in half, falling from the sky is pretty darn intimidating.
It's impressive.
well, then I'm doubly proud of my little girl for standing her own against that.
Yeah.
Shame she didn't win, though. Would have been a hell of a thing for a little bastard from Verndale to take on the greats of the realm. Maybe next
Well,
year.
don't worry. If she sticks around with us long enough, then she'll be able to take on any Titan next year.
Well, good.
Ah, just chuckles. Well, you're standing. Just nods towards Stanley. Well, you're standing in front of the Grand Champion.
Huh? No
That will
way.
just
Yeah.
smile. Yes, way.
I'd heard it was a Black Knight, but never imagined we'd be
Yeah.
hosting the champion here. Well, here.
Well,
What do you drink? Our treat.
love some shine if you have anything dwarven.
Oh, daring, but I guess you got the build for it.
That and I just know to sip instead of neck. The trick is just not drinking it like a dwarf, I think.
I don't know. The dwarf shine usually ranges from unconscious to kill yourself.
I like the fact
Oh.
that it evaporates, so it's nice when it's, long on the back of my tongue.
As Lucy is filling a mug for you. All the other girls come to ooh and awe at Theli. Including a
Oh, God.
pair of
Gotta take
identical
a step
twins
back.
and several pretty young catfolk. Several of them want to touch your muscles.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Dumb muscles.
If they would like to admire what the Forge Lord crafted for me. Yeah. I guess I'll explain as well as they're going about. Like, I'm hoping that there'll be more Black Knights in the future, because obviously I can't be there every year. I'd like it if there were always someone taking part in the melee for the common folk, instead of just random noble houses.
I know if I get to join next year, I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay.
I figure if there's anybody who still wants to get revenge on a centaur, it'll be harder to do it if they're also attacking the champion of the kiddos.
Very true.
Lucy will snicker at the girls. Don't get too carried away. Although, I guess I'd feel bad charging the champion of the arena to spend the night here.
Please, you're welcome to charge me. It's,
No, it'd be
Fine.
our honor, in fact.
God, do you want to chuck a persuade at Theli?
Sure. Do. 16. Hold on, though. Kate's gonna give her advantage. Oh yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Pop off her bardic inspo for her musician inspo for that.
Oh my god, Kate's spending musician inspo. Clearly that's just like represented by one of their like clothing's like top buttons popping off.
Clearly.
Yeah, and there's twins
Twins.
pressing into your back. Twins,
Well,
Basil, twins.
twins. Well, alright. If you insist on twisting my arm.
Woo.
One of the girls in leather suggested she could twist you in all sorts of ways.
I'm sure.
Pretzel deli.
Well, you just let us know what's your fancy. Or who. Lucy will give you a wink. You see Kate, like, nudging her head towards this, like, that one, pick that one.
That one, pick that one.
Porque no las dos. I'm gonna just like look at everyone here. Well, I mean, there's an entire night. I don't have to choose, do I?
There is a collective lip bite that would make a hentai artist blush. I reckon not. Though I'd hate to hurt you, champion.
Don't worry. There's a physician in the house.
Yeah, luckily we have a physician waiting in the wing.
I don't think we'll be clearing out monsters tonight. I think Sally's going to do a bit more laying than slaying.
A terrible line.
okay.
A terrible line, Ash.
Well,
Boo.
the night hasn't started yet, so we have work to do first.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'll be back in the evening to
I guess.
enjoy, but I think we should probably deal with these Fae first.
Well, alright. We'll make sure we're all nice and ready for you when you get back. Alright,
Excellent.
go run some baths, girls. Get the flower petals ready. We've got
Oh,
champions
goodness.
to welcome back.
Woo.
Mm.
Let's go squash some plenty geists.
Yeah.
She'll have another sip from her shine and probably doesn't have the time to like neck an entire shot's worth of the stuff, so she will instead stick it in a potion vial. She can either drink it or use it later.
Alright, sure.
I don't really want to waste a glass of shine and just like leave it there to evaporate.
A potion of
you
4
have a-
legs.
You have a bottle of fucking ignition.
Goddamn 4-wheel drive.
Motherfucker, you throw it into
Yeah,
fire
that's
and it's a fireball.
Yep. Yeah, presumably a lot of the alchemist kit is stuff that could just be dwarven moonshine. If you lied and told them it was dwarven moonshine, they'd drink that, you know, like the grain alcohol used for cleaning brushes of paint. Like, yeah, it tastes like shine.
Mix and match an alchemist's kit and a brewer's kit in
Yep.
a bench.
That's why I have both.
That is how you make dwarven moonshine, yes. Just pour chemicals and alcohol together.
We call
If
it
it doesn't kill you, it's moonshine.
That's called
Yeah,
blue
here's
Prussian
the thing.
roulette.
Here's the thing. No, my potion failed. Force it into the brewer's kit. There we go. Now we got proper shine.
Yeah.
I'll just borrow your tokens down here for a bit. Alright. So, yeah, you can just, like, run by and let Hads know you're popping out of town, which is fine. Unless you want to bring Hads, I suppose, which you could.
Up to her, I suppose.
Sure, why not? You are just destroying Kate by having refused to bed your party members. I hope you know that.
It is half the
Which
fun
one of us?
knowing that I haven't been, you know, that I don't fuck party members and just still being, you know, a walking vest.
I can only try and fill the void.
Alright, so... Isn't necessarily leaving the Verndale hex, but it is going on a bit of a trip up into the foothills, so could I get a survival check from somebody?
18.
Kablam.
I might use my guidance so that I have both of my
Yeah.
necks when we get there.
Nice.
20.
no problem. Getting up towards where you want to go does indeed take you about an hour, during which time you do catch sight of a great big stone tower up on a hill overlooking this patch of wildflowers you've been sent to find.
Oh,
That's a
Um,
goddamn Sentry outpost.
We were told
Very.
about
I need
someone's
to
tower, right?
deliver a
Up in the
letter.
foothills.
Yeah. Well, it is quite the climb up there, as you can see. As you're walking past, Hads will just point up there. Yeah, it's where Retta lives. She's great.
No, what does she do?
Magic? You know, Wizard Tower?
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
Retta like Margareta?
Yeah, Margareta.
Yeah. I got a letter for her.
Indeed.
Convenient.
Oh?
Good thing we got this mountain gear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not that bad of a climb. I mean, it
Yeah,
can
you
be
can
kind of
see there's
rough,
all
but
the thing.
It's just a bit of a hike.
Just a
Should we
grassy
do it on
part.
the journey back?
Seems fine to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
cool. I haven't seen her in a while.
Well, actually, maybe we should do it on the way. If we let her know what we're after, she might have a request
Oh,
for
yeah.
ingredients
That's
or
Mm.
a good
remains.
point.
Yeah, but also, as just kind of looks up this enormous hill.
It'll be better if we're not exhausted. If you guys aren't up for it, you know.
You can see her legs just tremble at the thought.
Is Tori a lot
I
faster?
mean,
than
if
us
it's
on land?
just
Is it possible for her
you-
to just like trot ahead and then catch up with us as we're still on route?
You can have a ride if you think you're the only one who'll get tired, Hads.
I could just carry you on my back.
That too.
Hasn't you already? Never mind.
What?
I'd rather your princess carry me, but
Duh.
I could.
yeah, I'm up to you guys, I guess. Just, we are gonna kind of lose daylight. And, you know, climbing. That's whatever.
This is
I'm
true.
not in a
I'd
super big
rather
hurry. Either
not
way works
fight
for
the
me.
Fae in the dark. It probably would not
Well,
be a good
here's the
idea.
thing. I'd rather not climb in the dark. I'd rather not fight Fae in the dark. So,
Yeah.
we're just picking one, which is the Fae.
All right then.
Yeah.
And I
we
guess
can
suppose
go
I'll
Alright, yeah,
there
we'll
first.
do it
tally up
tomorrow.
into the
Yeah.
princess carrying. We'll go start going up the hill.
The
Okay.
Fae's that way.
Do you want like an athletics for us to just like make the journey?
This will be a Constitution saving throw to get up there without getting exhaustion. It is
Okay.
Right.
very steep.
Fair enough.
Are we going for the
18.
fucking tower?
Yes,
Seems to be the consensus.
Yeah.
that's what you just.
Why?
It's either that or we
No,
could
no,
that's
do
what
it.
Steve,
you said
Steve
about-
just said we're
Steve,
going
no,
for
I
the
said
Fae.
we could do the Fae, yeah.
Yes, we go the Fae. Like, Steve
Alright,
was
fine.
not
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
tower.
No,
Oh.
Steve was very clear. Just said like, let's go up the tower instead
No,
of fighting the
fuck
no,
Fae.
you didn't. No, he
Instead of
said
fighting
no.
it in the dark.
Steve said, let's go to the Fae.
Yeah. Well, we can
Yeah.
do the tower tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay. All right.
Yeah. The tower's gonna be there. Like, the Fae
Yeah.
is our job right now.
Oh,
The letter wasn't
Okay.
super urgent.
I definitely heard like when he said like of things to do in the dark, let's fight the Fae instead of like claim the mountain. But okay.
No.
Hads looks a little relieved at not the party not taking the big trek up the mountain. Yeah, red is great, but also that hill sucks.
Yes, I suppose it
It
does.
can't be that bad.
Do you want to guess how many times I've rolled down that hill trying to get up there? It's more than once.
Yeah, I was gonna guess more than 0.
Does it ever snow up there? That would be so much fun to go down.
Yes, and
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
I've been tobogganing down the hill. It's a lot of fun.
I can't imagine it's any easier to climb in the wintertime, though.
No, it's way worse, but uh, Retta has a rope on the toboggan and you just kind of pull it up.
That sounds so fun.
Why is
Clearly,
that
we
toboggan?
It's like a sled with sides on it. You can sit in it, and you go sliding down the hill.
Neat.
It sounds fun to me.
Well, then you ought to come back around wintertime. You could spend
Well,
winter here, in fact.
We'll certainly endeavor to try and be back for some part of winter.
Excited Hadley noises.
Yeah, like mountain towns full of like high cliffs and lots of snow and boreal looking forests. I mean, I may or may not be a sucker for that, especially considering oh, I look forward to January so bad. Get me through this fucking month.
Yeah, I'm just going like, give me next year so I can see the fucking sun.
Also fair. What month do you get the sun back?
In January, like late. I haven't
Presumably you get it back in January.
the sun disappeared last week.
Oh, it was last week. Okay. I could not remember at what point you just become sunless.
Yeah, it was last week.
Dope.
So, as the party travels into the foothills, you come across a glade, as promised, where a number of pretty yellow flowers grow, and in which you can see these little guys prancing around in the brush.
What are those things?
Terrifying.
The Feldgeists.
Feldgeists.
They are
Monsters is what
lightning
they are.
and thunder fae.
Oh.
Generally considered relatively dangerous, but generally just mischief makers.
Oh. Isn't that all Fae, though?
Yes, they're a little bit more dangerous than most. Usually they go for places of harvest, like big old fields, but I assume around here the closest thing to a harvest is collecting these flowers for tea. And yeah, I can't help but notice
like
that there's
that.
a skeleton.
There sure is.
And is there actually light coming off that cave, like where it looks like there's like a fire or something there?
Yeah, it's not a particularly deep cave at first glance, but there is a little cook fire in there.
How big is that skeleton?
It looks Feldgeist sized, honestly.
Okay.
Too small to be human, unless it was a child, but the skeleton looks too developed for that.
Reed,
I also presume we probably know a lot more about it if this place wasn't just like, oh, the horse can't get their herbs, and was instead, I'm sorry, they murdered a child.
Yeah.
Reed, are these Felgas known for actually cooking anything, or?
Well, lightning does cook an awful lot of things, yeah.
No, I more meant that they'd have a fire or some sort of camp.
I'd be able to posit that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you already rolled, so it's unlikely. Feldgeist tend to just, like, eat raw grains and stuff. Wouldn't really cook much of anything.
Yeah. If that is a campfire in there, it's either just for looking at fire because it's nice, or someone else is around.
All right, let's just be prepared then.
Yeah. Is there something other than these guys around?
Yeah.
These
Suppose
things
I'll
give
have
me
What
the
to-
creeps.
language the
Yeah, I suppose I'll have
guys
to-
speak?
They'd speak
Sylvan.
Aruna and Sylvan.
Just Sylvan, typically.
Oh, okay.
Right, you go up there. This Feldgeist in the brush right over here just kind of turns around, looks at you, cackles. points, so the others stop prancing, stare at you. And they all begin cackling, pointing.
Oh boy.
Gonna slowly quirk a brow. And you know what? I'm gonna go. I'll be fair. They're not necessarily murderers. I'm going to point at the patch that they're cavorting in, and I'm just gonna point away, just like I'd go a different place. Go on, show.
One of them points at you and then points at its crotch. Makes a humping motion.
I'll give him that shrug of,
Rude.
well, if you insist, and just start reaching gradually towards the sword.
Alright, he also reaches towards his sword between his legs. Then
I think that's a fight he's gonna
So
lose.
nasty.
I just looks and says, Ancient Elven is close enough to Silver, correct?
not really. It's
In
you can
different
make out a
languages.
few words here and there, but it's not like ancient and modern Elvish are mutually words.
Interlegible.
Yeah, thank you.
Instead, I guess it would be more the difference between speaking Latin and actually speaking Spanish. Like, there are crossovers for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the same
it's
language
close
family.
Probably
enough.
insult their mothers pretty effectively.
No, but I can do the short words of enough. Leave.
No, no, no. Losers, losers.
Alright, I
understand what the fuck they're
gotta draw my blade in the everyone's favorite retort of no you.
All right.
I punch my
Well,
fist.
sounds like it's fighting time.
Certainly does.
I'm gonna noogie these fucking
Yeah.
nerds.
Bottom of the turn order. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, where
Hell
you
yeah.
belong.
Bottom stay bottoming.
Yep, there you go.
Yep. These are fast little buggers, aren't they?
Whoa.
Fast fail.
Kina,
Holy
you're
shit.
on the
Le
ball.
staggered.
Goddamn.
I'm amazed.
Hey, since initiative's a
first-
skill check, am I allowed to throw guidance at Vale for her initiative to try and get her faster than them?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, we've discussed in desert and you said we could, so
Hey, Vale, now you're at 22. Fuck these
Oh.
guys. Oh, there's
Okay.
one of
There's
them
still
that
one
just
more
barely
higher.
beats you out. Curses.
Oh, speed. Unfortunately, I only have a 6 move. I can get.
Alright, well, this one little Feldgeist is going to see fights about to happen. Let's see, actually, Vale did not up her initiative yet, so let's put you at a 23.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. Boop. So yeah, this guy does still get to go first. He will squoodle himself up. Let's say to here.
Squeedle.
And actually, he can stay like here behind this nice rock. And throw a ranged attack at Theli.
That's just rude.
It is. Boom.
oh, you turn down their advances, so it's rude on you too.
Alright, you are.
Nothing I can do about that unless he has disadvantage for any reason.
Nope.
I think there's any reason he would.
And you just get slammed into Steve, who gets slammed into Kate's chest. Oof.
Squeaky.
Mm.
Wait. What the hell?
Vale.
Vale is going to. I'm going to double move up into this guy's grill and get this guy in my guardian aura and get close to these two fellows. Creatures.
Accursed creature.
Creatura.
Creatura.
Goblino.
La criatura.
trust El Goblino.
Gangster
Okay.
Goblino. Oh no.
Yeah, don't worry about that. So you're
Okay,
double
so
moving,
double.
Keenan,
All
is it?
right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then on, let's see, this little grublin's turn. He's going to move up here, and I think that does get him in range, yeah, just barely, to do one of these. A sudden storm is called upon the party's backline. You become heavily obscured, and if you're not a Felgeist, you
Rude.
take 5 lightning damage if you start your turn in that zone.
Is it a concentration or is it just there?
It's just there.
Okay.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Belly.
Okay. I'm going to activate Hissy Noodle.
More.
Let's see here. I like always forget my vet now. Yeah, that's right. It's 10 now. Hooray. Hooray. Alright. And I'm gonna go for this one here who hasn't used their encounter power yet in an attempt to start putting them down.
Okay.
And so wait, I assume is Tori gonna come in here and defend all these people up actually?
Yeah, I plan to.
Yeah, you know, I'll handle over here then and go for this one.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna get in the way of the defender auraing.
Although, like that one specifically does move before me.
That one moves before.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay then. I will stick to this guy. And then bonk. Aw, boo.
Oh yeah,
How
he
about
just
you-
grabs your
how-
weapon in his big chompers. And shakes it like a dog.
It's use my
Freaky.
inspiration, please, for love of
Okay.
Improved
a
it by
normal bear.
one.
He doesn't get the weapon. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess at least I'm not bound up. I don't get to waste next turn. Thank you very much.
Alright, this guy next to Vale is gonna claw Vale. Yeah. Oh, he misses. This guy is going to put a storm around Vale. And then go hide behind this rock here. This guy next to Theli is going to try and claw Theli.
Rude.
Let's see, a star.
Does a
No.
16 hit you? Nope. Alright. And he is going to scoodle himself around here.
Rude.
Hadley takes 5 lightning damage as she gets zappoed. Ow! Right in the ass.
It's such a big target. Look out.
It's electric, so it just goes on
It's
the nearest piercing.
electrifying.
She's gonna come over here, defend aura this guy, and give him a Thunderblade, which hits
Nice.
for 6.
I feel like I told her that thunder is something they're resistant to.
Yes, unfortunately, she
It's Hallie.
yeah,
Doesn't have much else.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Hadley is a lightning mage. She has Thunderblade and Lightning Spike.
Damn
Listen, I get it. I understand it. I'm a fire mage. I understand the
Yeah,
problem very well.
like we've all
She-
played a monotype character and been like, well, fuck.
Yeah, she literally
one
does
bad
not
person,
own a
right?
melee weapon at all.
Jeez.
She
Okay, so I
has
need to
cantrips and she has special abilities.
So I need to make this girl a sword.
Yeah, make her
I
a
mean,
cool
yeah,
short
you
sword.
totally could. Speaking of which, let's see. Philly already has a bunch of temp HP, so I'll save that for now. Steve, take your 5 lightning damage, and you're up.
Kiss that. Yeah. I just look at the, be like, eeny, meeny, miny, grab Kate and just swing her out of it.
Whee! Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, no worries. Ow. I want to swing and get out of there. There we go.
All right. Tori.
And let's see. And since I know she is the squishy one.
She is Nostratus
Somewhat squishy.
Pater. Nostrum
So I will give her as a bonus action
Whomst?
Who is she?
How does?
the Kate.
Oh no, Kate.
Okay.
Okay.
She'll happily take 10 temp HP.
Dope.
Nice. Alright. Now, Tori.
Alright, I will get zapped in the butt.
Yep.
Fly into a rage.
Yep.
And fly at this here Feldigilikalist and get him into a Defend Aurora.
No.
And then I will slap. And then I will
Start
slap him.
swinging. I just started blasting.
Krakow!
Oh
Alright.
goddamn!
1 second, please. What's the name of that magic item you got? The Beast Claw Bracers?
Yeah.
Alright, let me actually
Oh,
add that
boy.
to your journal for one thing.
Oh yeah, you should probably add like the
Um,
other the magic items we did buy from him.
Yes.
They're not in their list.
Item
That
as
was
a
the-
secret.
Yep.
Yep.
Ring of Untold Promise was the other one, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. Boop. Alright, well, no problems there, but yeah, you do have that magic item bonus, which you've already added. Cool.
Yep.
So yeah, you slap the shit out of this guy. Ow.
Swing and... Swing!
Alright, just a normal hit, so that would be 8 damage.
Not a crit.
Okay, well, you bloody this guy in
And
one
yeah.
flurry. Good job.
Claw, claw.
Alright, Kate. It's gonna come on down here. Try and finish the job. Choppy. Alright. And before Ashe's turn,
Oh, okay.
something stirs from inside the cave. And
Yep.
a truly much bigger than you would expect shape emerges from it, having to squeeze its way out. A manticore
Oh!
steps out, shakes out her long mane of pink hair, spreads her wings.
Oh, wow.
Oh my, who's disturbing my little pets? Oh, what have we here? Oh, a centaur. My, you'll make a fun plaything.
Hey! Your pets have been
Hey.
disturbing. Your pets have been disturbing people's livelihoods.
I hear a sultry voice out there. Are we fighting it?
Apparently.
Alright, let's go ahead and do one of these on Tori. She thrusts out a hand, and a burst
Ow.
of primal magic erupts upon you. Take 12 radiant damage. And this little shit next to you gets some temp HP.
Rude. Yes, I do have my rage temp HP.
And she will flippy flap her way back. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Now I have half of my rage temp HP.
Ashe.
Ah, right in my butt.
Zap.
Stop 5, and then I'm gonna move. Let's see
Robo
here.
Ashe, Robo Ashe.
It always happens at least once during these things.
Not that bad.
So I'm gonna move, so I get 6 spaces of movement. So let's move to there. That seems like a good location. And then I'm within 10 of her. Good.
Yeah.
I shall first, as a minor action, Sorcerer Surge.
Okay.
And let's do a little produce flame, shall we? Just a little one. How's a 17 to hit?
That will hit.
Cool. Let's also kick things off with a smite, shall we?
Oh no.
Let's see here. Where is it at? Sorceress Burning. Yeah, 2nd level. Not a crit. Yeah, no, we'll keep that. That's only one in there.
Ow. She hisses
Nice.
and bares her claws. Ooh, you're a spicy little tart, aren't you?
I try to be.
Alright,
Besides, your little
How
pets
dare
here,
you? How dare you steal my Britishisms?
your pets here have been harassing people gathering things, so that kind of needs to stop.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing they really needed.
It is.
It's not.
Yeah.
Vale, you are in a cloud of storms. Take 5 lightning damage.
Ow.
Zap right on your horns.
Jerk. Was that a concentration move?
Nope, and it's not even cast by that guy.
It's this guy.
Nope, not that guy either. Oh, well, he cast his, but it was on some other people.
Oh, is this guy back here?
Yeah. But it's not concentration.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. I guess I will attack this guy.
Alright.
That's simple.
He is heavily obscured, so you'll
Yeah,
have disadvantage.
You have disadvantage.
Hmm.
Hey, that means you can just fucking step out of this shit and have disadvantage to strike you.
No, it doesn't affect
It doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least get out of the zone.
Yeah, we'll
Hey,
take a
that's
swipe at you, but hey.
Okay.
Not a
He
huge deal.
misses. And I'm gonna whack this guy. And hey, you know what? I am going to snail fly. Oh, fail.
Unfortunate.
Fail, please. Why are you so bad at attacking? You have a +7 to attack. Why?
Fail,
You
you're
always
good at
roll
this.
so bad.
Clearly, you need to switch to using a bow.
Don't you fucking say that.
Look, your mom was so good with a bow, and you could attack with charisma.
Yeah, you can use a bow
Hello
too.
versus Vale. They were just born in the wrong world.
Alright, this fellow guy's gonna step in and claw Tori. Wow.
Oh.
That's a good claw.
Alright. Punch you back. Is going to continue scootling up into Steve. Kate will try and make a hatchet with disadvantage. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
that's fine.
unfortunate.
Theli.
Me. Alright.
Hi, Dally.
I stab this prick.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, and quarry and miss. Alright, next time.
Alright. Let's see, it is that prick that was fighting Vale's turn. He's going to come over here.
Oh no, Steve.
He's going to walk right past Steve and throw his lightning storm over here.
Ugh, these guys and their fucking lightning storms.
It is what they do.
Yep. Alright. This guy. Let's see, let's go bully this twink. On his way in, he is going to cast Thunderstrike on Ashe. I miss. Oh no, actually that hits. Oh no.
Let's see here. 12's a decent amount of damage. That's like the maximum they can do. So,
He did roll max.
how about no?
Oh, okay.
Boing.
That's fine. He gets a spell slot out of you. Then he just runs right up into your greasy.
And punches you one.
That's true. So get
Nice.
punted. Just a little bit though. Alright, this guy
It's good not to take 12 damage from it.
is going to attack Hadley. His claws. Wow. No, miss.
Phew.
Hadley is, let's see. I think she's going to just step out of the storm. So she'll get swung at by the Feldgeist. Wah. Which is a miss. Alright, she needs to move more. So she'll come over here. Yes, okay, she can just get here. She does take her 5 damage. And she's going to use her standard action. Let's see. Well, first she's going to use a minor action, I think. Let's do this on Ashe.
Okay. Use reaction. I actually can't. You had to use my reaction to do that. I use my reaction for shield.
That's true. In that case, she'll do it on fucking Steve, I guess? Or Vale. Yeah, Vale.
Gargoyle, swing!
I'll try. Oh, I get to attack now.
Yeah, you get to attack as a
Yes.
reaction.
Attack or a cantrip.
And then on her way in, she'll lightning bolt. I mean, that's enough.
Oh, okay.
Bonk.
And this creature has been afflicted with Frozen Edge. So if it moves, it takes a bunch of cold damage.
No! My skirmishers.
Yes. Oh, wait. Can I hamstring him as well, just for funsies?
Yeah, it's a free action.
He's hamstrung as well. He's now also slowed.
No!
Nice.
Vale is so good at locking people down.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, when she can when she can.
And then, yeah, Had's on her way in is going to throw a Storm Strike at the Manticore instead of the things that are basically immune to her damage.
Yeah, good plan. Good plan.
Manticore, unfortunately, her dex save is really good. Not that good, though. Zap.
Aha. Damn, it is really good, though.
Alright. Steeb.
Yeah, it's pretty good save.
Well, I'm going to get smacked here because I do have a spare weapon that I know somebody can use.
If you want, sure.
I know Hadley could use a fucking mace to beat the shit out of things.
Yeah, she does
That's
have the
actually
ability to
one
use
thing.
charisma instead of strength or dex for her melee weapons, sure.
Yeah, and she'll do a lot more than Steve can in terms of damage. And people on 2 damage hurt, so there you go here. And around. There, Provoco.
Alrighty. Give me a second. Just adding that to her sheet. Wacha. That's miss.
Yeah, so I'm dropping it at her so that she can just use her minor movement to pick it up.
Yep.
So I can grab Kate! Let's figure the fuck out of the goddamn light.
Okay.
Zap.
Whee! Well, thanks, Doc, again.
Yeah, it's... That will swing you around more than a dance. God damn it. There.
All right.
Well, that's a good point. We should go dancing sometime after this.
Oh, we should.
Story.
Well, these guys are very untankable, and there's 2 tanks down here already. So I'm gonna go attempt to lock down the backline caster. Shoop. Let's make sure you can't harass my friends.
Oh, honey, I'd like to harass you instead. She
Oh,
leans
I'll
in
Take
sexually.
that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment, but I prefer it on more... I prefer more consent in my happy times.
Well,
Swing.
that'll hit.
Schwang.
That will
From
also hit.
5, but still. And
Does
then-
that bloody her? Nope.
Nope.
Not quite.
Well, as a minor action, I am going to also grapple.
Okay.
How's her strength saves?
I hate to tell you this, but strength is her highest stat.
It's her hot.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She's a manticore.
Ah!
There.
Oh yeah, but she already had like pretty high dex too, so
It's her highest save, or it's her highest stat, but not her highest save.
Yeah.
that's a fair point.
Yeah, she's not. She doesn't have
That's
strength
all
saves.
natural.
She just has fucking hench muscles.
I get it. I understand it.
Yeah,
Alright.
same to be honest.
Kate's gonna move.
Well, except I also have strength saves,
Actually.
but
Strength is one of my highest scores. Without saves.
Ah,
Choppity chop. What?
nice.
Doesn't even matter that she had disadvantage on that. That's a
Kate
good
Cha-
swing.
Well, she didn't have disadvantage. Oh no, yeah, she did because
She
of
did.
the thing. So sweet.
And then she's gonna throw one of these ensnaring strikes.
Whoa.
Boop. So 15 damage on this little shit. And it's restrained, Savins. Boop. No more movement. Alright, and the Manticore's turn. Oh, my, that hurt quite a lot. Let's... yes. Let's try something like this instead. She just opens her pussy tail at you and puffs it.
Oof.
Con save!
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's rude,
Deny.
She was brought up in a garden of that fucking smell. She doesn't give a shit.
basically.
Nice try.
Right. And then as a minor action, let's see. Yeah, perfect. Let's use this on Ashe.
Okay.
Fine grasp. Strength save, please. 2 can play up the
Sure.
restraining game.
Nice.
Oh, her turn just passes uneventfully. Shame. Ashe, it is your turn.
Yes. And I'm going to swing at the Feldgeist here using Black Flame Blade. Let's see
Okay.
what's down here. There it is. Wow. 25 for 5.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Let's go ahead and use my Racial Smite to do a Searing Smite.
Okay.
Let's see here. Searing Smite, where are you at? Yeah, there it is. Level 1. Take 2 more fire and 5 ongoing.
Okie dokie.
And, let's move over to here. Break up, like, the pack a little bit for placing down those storms in case I still have one or two.
Okie dokie. Feldgeist. The one next to Vale is going to try and claw Vale. Wow.
Okay. Oh,
Hits.
and I'll take 8, he'll take 6.
Ow. And Vale, it's your turn.
I will whack him.
Fair enough. You hit. All by yourself.
I did, and I will gain 6 temporary hit points.
Sounds
Nice.
good.
And now he's immobilized.
He is.
Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is now immobile. He cannot move anymore. Ha ha ha.
Alright. Speaking of people who can't move, this Feldgeist is going to try and slap Kate. Club. Alright. That's going to miss. Felly.
Me. I take 5 at the start.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then I stab a cunt.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a hit.
It sure is. Even with your disadvantage.
Yeah.
Is it disadvantage because can she be obscure?
That's true, actually. Felly has blindside, so no disadvantage. Not that it mattered.
No, I can be obscured. I just can't be blinded.
Right, this Feldgeist is going to go up on Steve. And on his way in, he will give you a Thunderstrike. Wacha!
No.
Nope. Alright, and this comes up and menaces you.
But wish you pushed one.
Yep. And then he will... Pop. Alright, this little shit takes 5 fire damage, and then he's going to attack Hads. Claws. It hits. Boop. Pushes her back a space. And then he's going to come over here. And try and make a save against being on fire.
Constitution save.
He fails. He remains on fire. This little shit is going to attack Felly. And miss. Hadley is going to look to the south and continue storm striking. Thunderblade, Thunderblade. Alright. Pramon.
All creatures.
Well, it's fine. Didn't matter. And then she's going to turn around and Vale, hit him again.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you hit him again.
That's it.
Nice.
Now he's immobilized too.
Oh, he's been immobilized.
He's already immobilized.
I thought I got hamstringed to be slowed.
That was the turn before last.
Ah, right. Fair enough.
And I guess Hads will... actually, she's quite hurt. I think she'll just stay out of melee for the moment. Steve.
Mm-hmm. That's a good plan of hers.
Well, if she wants to go into full-on combat, let me just fix that for her. Let's heal her up.
So 11 plus 10 is 21. Yep, gets her all the way back to full.
And
Zoop.
yeah, no, I shall keep that for once. Yeah. Go forth and beat the motherfucker.
Alright, Tori.
We continue clubbing. Clops versus clops.
Hot clob on clob action. That will actually hit.
Nice.
Just don't finger lock. Or you get her pregnant.
That will not hit.
Bonk.
Would you like to reckless?
No, but I would like to attempt another grapple.
Alright. Boop. No. Sorry, honey. I like to be on top.
Same here. Looks like we have got at least that in common.
Kate cries. Alright. The Primalist. Let's see. Alright, you're gonna crack her knuckles and just start slapping you.
Smack.
Smack, smack. Oh,
I
God.
bat her hands aside.
Well, it's a good
Wow.
thing you didn't
That's
reckless.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have started carrying you off. Alright.
Carrying you off into the cave.
carrying Corey off. Ha 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 ha.
Ashe.
She's the same
The
size as
fucking
her.
Griffin couldn't
She's the
carry
same size as her
Corey
and like
off.
has a high strength. She could probably do it.
The
The
Griffin
fucker,
never
the
got a
goddamn-
chance.
The Griffin
didn't
The
get a
absolutely
chance to
could've.
matriarch
carry her off.
Griffin just tried to lift, could barely for his ass off the ground.
No, the Griffin 100%
didn't
could've
even
whipped
get
her.
the chance. It came
Yeah,
down, clawed ineffectually at my ass, and then
Died.
was knocked onto the ground and never got up again.
Yeah, it didn't get the chance to carry her off.
Yeah, just point of fact, Griffin's primary, like,
Yeah.
prey for food is horse.
Source
Yet
of
they
food
can,
is horse.
they can
Yeah.
absolutely, like, effortlessly lift them off the ground and hoist them away.
Yeah, and I think a lady with the same size and a fairly high strength score probably could take Tori off the ground.
Yeah, manticores are huge. Alright, Ashe hits.
Yep.
Feldgeist.
No need to smite.
Oh, go ahead.
I said no need to smite.
Okay. Feldgeist is going to claw Vale. Oh, hit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, about
And
a
he's
6.
going to push you into the storm.
He does not take another 6.
Alright. Vale, you take 5 more damage as you start your turn in the storm.
Grump.
It cackles at you.
Wait. He can't move. Fuck you.
That's true.
And if he tries to move, he gets hurt. He gets punished for it. So I'm gonna go over here and whack this guy.
Yep. Well, I mean, that'll all end at the end of this turn, but if you don't hit him again.
Well, the if he moves, he takes damage won't go away.
Does it not?
On like the cantrip, I'm pretty sure it does if you don't hit it for a turn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just
Frozen
till the end
edge.
of your next
Yeah,
turn.
you gotta keep it up.
Until the end of your next turn. Oh, fucking. What's the point of it?
To
to
keep
keep it locked
people
down
from
with you.
getting away from you.
Yeah.
Frozen
Like,
Edge
that's
is the
if you-
spell that you hit people with and then you can walk away from them. 'Cause it's the save ends.
Yeah, the cantrip. Wait.
Yeah. Frozen
No,
Edge
there's
is
the
the
first-
smite spell that you have that lets you immobilize people
Yeah.
and then you can walk away from them, and
Yeah.
that's a save ends effect.
Yeah, the
Cantrip is just
like
one
frost
turn.
Rime Bright. Yeah, the last one turn.
Yeah, sorry, Frost Rime Bite.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll just stay here and keep whacking him. Whack.
Well, I mean, you whack him like that another time or two, and he's probably gonna just die. Bonk.
Not after he hits her again and pushes her back into the lightning.
I am.
As a minor action, I will also channel Divinity once to lay on hands.
Okay. This guy is going to try and smite Kate. Wah. No. Felly.
He stopped me if you heard this one before, but I take a swing at this fuck.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Carry on.
Feldgeist in the sandwich is going to attack Kate. What? No. Feldgeist, that's on fire. It's going to take 5 fire damage. Attack Ashe. What? Well, that's a hit.
Yep.
You get shoved back into Had's beefers.
Ooh.
But this guy's going to attack Theli. Wow. Miss. Had's going to come up here and engage this guy from the rear. And let's get him with the mace. Okay.
Kapong!
Hammers this guy on the head, leaves him with 1 damage, or 1 hit point.
He fucking get caned, bitch.
Yeah, fucking
He just
apparently.
looks at it like, yeah. He's like, wow, now I know why Steve likes this.
Boop. She just explodes this guy with thunder. Just looks
Nice.
down. Okay, you know, actually this thing's pretty alright.
I was thinking of making a sword for you, but perhaps I should just make you a mace instead.
Make her a pip cane.
She nods thoughtfully. Steve.
Indeed, so... let's see, let's check something. Was this a burst or blast? Or...
Is what?
No, it's a range. Never mind. Well, I'll have advantage, so...
Okay, on doing what?
Well, get me dagger. I get me knife, Captain.
Okay, sometimes you do just have to shank a bitch.
He is now the harm assist.
While you're
Why the fuck is it stuck to my goddamn mouse?
Tori, if you want to hit your attacks while we're waiting for Hedrah.
Goddamn. I was clicking a button and then it stuck to my fucking mouse.
Hit.
Yield.
Or what?
I'll have to knock you out or something. Then it'll be longer before we can talk about fun times.
You make a
That was the most.
compelling argument for a bimbo.
That was the most Wisconsin thing.
I try.
Or else left to knock you out or something. Like
The true Guardy bleeding through.
Yeah, that is some Wisconsin like sports bar talk right there.
It slips out in the something.
Yeah, whenever you have to or something, it comes out real hard.
Nope, miss.
Aw.
All that lead up for
Steve.
now the Feldgeist is the harm assist.
I have advantage because he's restrained.
That doesn't give you advantage.
Save.
That's not what that does.
That's not what restrain does.
Gives them disadvantage, doesn't give
Oh,
advantage.
Alright, Tori, make a persuade or intimidate roll.
Persimmon. I use my inspiration.
Okay, so if you did, I was gonna give you mine.
Okay. Slightly better.
Okay.
you're within 10. Flash of genius.
Aha.
Okay, if you want to.
A 17.
17.
Fine. I'll yield. But I want to be on top when we get to the fun stuff.
Deal.
She nods and just sits down. Alright, boys, knock it off. The felled guys collectively make it, aww, and just, like, meld into the ground again. Except this one dude who's on fire, he just goes, burns.
Right then, since we've stopped you in this, you need to stop having your little pets assault the people when they come to collect things out here.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
Yeah, it isn't fun. It's
Not
no
being
fun for
able
you
to
when
come
people
out
like
here.
us have to come out here and stop
There's
you from
nothing
doing it.
valuable for the people here.
There's reagents
They
for
think
making
so.
things out here.
I know, but
Yeah.
nothing they need.
It is
Hey.
stuff that people need.
Yeah.
You
Some
can't
people need that
gaslight
stuff.
me. I know what
I'm
this
not-
stuff does. And
Yeah, it
they
makes it so you
don't
don't get
need it. It's
pregnant.
an abomination before Saracena.
I mean, hey, not
Oh,
everybody
too bad. They
worships
work
the
in a
same.
brothel.
Yeah.
Well, then they should
Yeah,
be
yeah, so,
either pumping out babies or doing it Salamander style. But I think
God,
they
you
should just
suck.
let the gods decide when they give birth.
Well, that is not up for you to decide.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
So,
She
want to
harumphs.
explain that skeleton back here?
I don't know, one of the Feld guys tripped and died.
Alright.
What?
I didn't say anything to it. I accepted the explanation. That is a failed, guys. It looked to be about the size of one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if we're all settled up then. She looks at Tori and wiggles her eyebrows.
I'm not sure we are settled. I haven't gotten your word on that you won't attack the other people coming out here again to collect
Yeah.
things.
You gotta let people
Fine.
gather their stuff.
If they must, I will
And they must.
change my lair, I suppose. There's clearly no place for me.
It's
A
fine to
shame.
keep the place. You just need to not assault the people when they come to collect the herbs here.
Like
No.
she said, it's impossible.
It is against my faith, I will not. But I will leave that I may not have to look upon them while they poison their bodies.
Alright, that's gonna be the best I can get out of you for it.
You can get a lot of
Listen-
things out of me, Twink. If you just come a little closer.
Oh, I'm sure I could.
This boy is a professional dicksmith.
Professional get outer.
Oh, at least it's all's well that ends well. Nobody has to die.
Yeah.
Hadley just looks down at her feet.
Except some poor plant creature.
Nobody that matters.
I don't know if I'd describe him as poor. Yeah.
Aside from the one face spirit.
Yes, nobody who mattered. They'll reincarnate somewhere, I'm sure.
Sure, that's how that works. Shifty eyes underneath the blindfold.
Of course, nothing stays dead forever. Thus is the cycle of life. Even for the Fae.
Well, that part's true, yeah.
So is there actually like that chest on the ground there, or is that just part of the map?
Yeah, there's a little chest there.
Her stuff.
Is it?
I assume it is.
Mm-hmm. You could
That
ask her.
belong to you?
No. The guys dug it up, but it didn't have food, so they didn't care.
Fair enough.
Free loot for us, then.
What's it got in it?
I don't know. Stuff.
Yeah.
Turn back
want me
over
to
her shoulder
investigate
to
it?
Ashe.
Yeah. What?
What's it got in it?
Yeah. Give me just a second here. I guess
It's got stuff in it.
investigation.
All right, what's the stuff?
Yeah, what is this stuff?
Investigation would be to check for traps, if you are concerned about such things.
It wouldn't hurt, I guess. 15?
Alright. The 15, yeah, there is actually a trap on the chest. Hence,
Oh,
why
shit.
there's a dead Felgeist next to it.
Fair
you know
enough.
what? That makes sense.
Yeah, it looks like there is a little poison needle in the lock. If you try and open this thing, it'll jab you in the fingy.
Oh no, not the thingy.
Oh, there is a trap on
Not
it.
the phalanges.
No, the flanges are what Hadley used to beat a Feldgeist to death.
And the trap is not me. I am not on it, so don't get any ideas about that.
Don't get it twisted.
I guess have Kate try and disarm it. She's our resident trapsmith, right?
Yeah, sure. I'll wiggle her finger.
Well, I could. I got the master.
Yes,
of
it's
tools
that
and,
deli.
exactly as good as Kate is.
Oh, okay.
Kate was called. And a
Sorry,
16.
I'm just used to having her do this sort of thing.
Eh.
16's enough to disarm the trap, though it is still locked if you want to do the lock picking, Theli.
Fucking terrible roll. Oh well. 13.
Well, luckily that wasn't on the trap roll.
Yeah.
Your pick just sort of wiggles around in there, and you could swear if you weren't using masterwork tools, it would have just snapped. But luckily you are, so instead you just don't make any progress for about 10 minutes. Where you go, huff, fine. And I suppose Kate will give it a crack. Wow.
Magic hands.
See, my pa was a master thief of sorts. Just sort of comes natural. What can I say?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
All
she
right.
can
What we have inside?
give it the old pop. Yeah, give me a second here. I not put that in there. Would one of you roll me a D3, please?
You want to go first? now?
3.
Oh, go
No,
ahead.
that's someone else.
2.
That's not a 3 at all, you bimbo. All right. Inside is a silken kerchief, within which Kate finds a beautifully polished rosewood wand, a thickly gnarled base engraved with a tree whose roots form a perfect circle with 2 great branches.
Huh. A wand. Wonder what it does.
Neat.
Can give it a look over.
Yeah, we can spend some time identifying it.
Hey. This will require nature to identify it.
Nature. All right. I guess we hand it
Yeah.
over to the ranger then.
Alrighty. Philly,
I can assist.
no roll needed, you just need to be trained in it to
Oh.
ID it. Yeah, Philly can sit down for a couple of minutes. And I identify the wand. This is the Verdant Balm.
I wonder if it has any connection to that lost druid circle. I would imagine so.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does.
Let's see here. Is there any fate binding thing on it?
No, you just, as long as you
okay.
have the wand in hand, you can use its little power.
Give,
Now, like,
give me.
yeah, for us, probably Steve, but that would go ham on a fighter.
Kate makes grabby hands as well. You're
Yeah, that would
already
also
such a
be
good
great for
healer,
Kate.
Steve. You
I
don't
cast
need it to
Cure
get people
Wounds.
back up.
On myself. You're all fucking chumps. I'm on this.
Nice, you get a Verdant Balm too. You can place a Verdant Balm actually from onto any creature within 10 meters of you if you want.
Who do you want to give a Verdant Balm to?
Who else is fighting? Oh, you know
You
what?
should
No,
put
no,
it
I
on
just
Steve,
give
it'd
it
be
to.
funny.
I should absolutely just give it to Ashe.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh god. Boop. Put them all on me, just as a joke, you know?
I'm actually putting
Yeah,
on
just as-
Tori in this particular instance.
Oh god, that would be funny, but you're also not within 10 of me when I'm figuring it out.
It's fine. Just put the virility bonus on me here.
I did. And no, unfortunately, I put only the fertility version on your asshole. Good luck. Game on, fucker.
That's not how
Okay,
it works.
so let's see. The not cast feature allows you to create a spend vitality.
Yep.
So if I spend vitality, they will equal 1d6 Verdant Bombs, correct?
No.
No.
They get one Verdant Bomb.
Yeah, you place one Verdant Balm on a creature within 10 meters of you.
Yes.
And when a creature has a Verdant Balm on it, you can use the Verdant Flowering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I had this and had somebody throw and I threw cure on somebody.
Yes, then you choose
Yeah.
one person to put a balm on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then you as a
quite
minor
quite
action, you can do
literally,
that.
you saw me utilize it. I cast Cure
Yep.
Wounds on myself, and then I gave Ashe the balm. And now, as a minor action, boop.
Pop.
As a minor action, she can make him heal a d6.
Yeah, roll a d6.
Sure. Let's see, 1d6. Oh,
All right,
6.
you get 6 health back.
And
Yeah,
you
you
get
get-
And
dazed
you
in a rush
also,
of
and you,
14.
your deck also begins to drool.
Yeah, your cock throbs in its cage and drools a little bit.
That's
There you go. I know, incredible magic.
And you get a
Primal
+1
forces
to
be
for-
blessed.
I love this thing unconditionally.
I think I'd
That
quite
seems
like
really
it.
cool.
Now you should go cast a bunch of them on Tori.
Oh god.
No, I don't. She's already got like a family and things to worry about without putting transient kittens inside a manticore.
And
Sex
that's what
substance.
manticores are all for.
I don't know that that's true.
No, it's totally true, dear.
Well, no, okay, it's true, but I also think Tori's the kind of person who wants to be involved in the lives of the children she makes, and that's not going to happen with that manticore around.
I mean, I'd like to
Or
get
not
to
around.
know him, but if
We've
it's
been
a
discussing this
religion,
while you're not even in Ish. Just,
yeah,
yeah.
I figured.
No, Theli is not in the minds of like just actually having her companions make more kids. Hopefully that wasn't too potent for you, Ash.
It was a bit of a rush, yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, in the meantime, I got some herbs to scrounge up.
Yeah, I should probably do the same. Oh my god, I can't roll these all of a sudden. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see here.
herbalism kit for me.
While you go start collecting flowers, this manticore is going to plant her tail placebo directly on Tori's face and lead her into a cave.
She seems like she's got this under control.
Do 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 do. So Tori's gonna get it from behind while the Talisi milks the Wang.
Oh boy, the double dog.
Getting that tussie as usual.
So Tor, I'm gonna need 2 Constitution saving throws from you,
Hell yeah.
since this could go both ways.
Oh god. For her and for me. Oh boy.
Oh boy! All right. Well, let's see if she gets it. She also gets a bonus to this one.
Not high enough on a 9.
No, nothing doing for that one. Wait a minute. This is a saving throw. She uses her legendary resistance.
Is that? Can you do that?
Absolutely, you
Fierce
can.
can.
resistance. Oh boy.
It is, after all, her religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, legendary resist. Whenever you make a saving throw, you can just spend a legendary resist to succeed, and no one burned any off of her during the fight. So,
That's true.
yeah, Tori, you get a big, fat, juicy cream pie.
Oh, it took like 21 sessions this time,
I'm
but
surprised it took
Honestly,
so long.
it happened
Longer than I
again.
thought it would have been.
Oh, one-shot Guardy.
Uh,
Alright, well, it's kittens, so let's see.
Boy.
Hold on, let me open up the Manticore Codex. I think they're always solo, but I can't remember. Let's see. Manticores. Yep, it's just a singleton every time.
oh,
Alright. One little Kiton.
kitty kitty.
Kitty kitty. And yeah, Steve, you can get all the ingredients they need for, like, a solid month's activities for all the girls.
Hell, if I cook it up for them, they get a month and a half.
Sure. Yeah, you guys can get what you need. You're going to be kind of sitting around for the next hour or so while there's some very loud horse cat noises coming from this cave and the earth shakes slightly underfoot.
Oh no, he tripped.
While that's going on, Kate is just going to hook a finger through Ashe and Hadley's chokers and just lead them off. Alright. Yeah, while Kate is busily pegging Hads, she's just gonna whisper something, feel just like your mom. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna throw a performance from Kate. Honestly, it's almost funnier if she does badly at this, but I'm gonna burn a bardic on it just in case. Outstanding. Alright.
Did she let me out to go at her while she's pegging Hadley?
No.
Oh.
No, you stay. You stay in the cage, boy.
And
But I just got this big old virility bonus.
Yeah,
you
and
just
it's
spent
gonna
it.
look great
Didn't
all
it
over
get
your
spent by
thighs.
using the healing?
All right.
Sorry, what's go?
Didn't that virility bonus just get spent because it was used for healing?
Uh,
No,
yeah.
it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
bonus occurs after the healing and it lasts until long rest.
Oh.
Yeah, read it again.
Well, I guess I'll put out performance of my own. That's not good
Oh,
enough.
okay.
We're re-rolling that.
No, you should...
It's
Okay.
better.
Well, I will free, and I will throw this at, because I can hear them there's like, go for the right, go right. You get an extra 2 on that.
I was really hoping Hadley would roll like a sub 5 and just come. But alas. No.
Oh, me too. Hold on, wait, that's a save. It's a passing save. I could twist fate.
You fucking absolute psychopath.
You absolutely can and you absolutely should.
How mean is that, though?
It's
Oh, very
funny
but, like,
as
also
fuck.
a great idea.
This whole endeavor is just to bully Hadley.
AKA psychological torture.
Yeah, you should do it.
I probably shouldn't. That feels like it'd be like a really bad strain on like the whole relationship to do that.
Look, I'll tell you this, right? If it's a 5 or less, she comes from it. If it's like a 6 to a 12, she's just like and then anything over that, she's internalizes it just fine, moves on with her life.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it then.
All right,
Oh yeah.
hell yeah. All right, Hadley, whiz save.
Ah.
The worst possible outcome.
I'll make it up to you later.
Unless anyone has an inspo lying around. Get another.
No, I do not have an inspo.
I
for
mean, I
this
did just
fuckery.
get an inspo from using it. But I was
This is
about to get the
psychopath behavior, but I'm here for it.
Yes!
No, but that means you
See,
should take the
and you're
better
fucking
one, right?
calling me fucking weird and psycho and God raised and all that shit. Now look what the fuck you're doing. God
I'm not gonna, no,
Fuck
it's
y'all.
fair.
You ain't got shit to say to me. You ain't got shit to say to me. Fuck y'all.
Are you spending it or not?
No.
Okay. Yeah, Hadley will just like squirm out of there going, ew, 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 ew. Ah. Just pull her fucking pants up and go over here and hyperventilate.
We're going to have to make that up to her later. You know that, right?
That wasn't nearly as funny as I thought it'd be.
Speak for yourself.
Well, she seemed kind of upset. Oops.
Yeah. Let's kind of put a damper on things. Let's go apologize, shall we?
Maybe we should give her some space for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not too late to just say, haha, joking.
Probably a bit late.
Kate's taking off her harness. There's some extremely loud nickering from over in the cave. Oh, good, they're almost done.
Yes.
Life could be a dream.
So,
Hadley has
Yeah.
been
Let's get the fuck out of here.
scarred for life.
Oh,
Tori's
please. She's been scarred for like 5 minutes. She'll get
what,
over
ha-
it.
what happened to Hadley?
All Vale sees is like Had's cat, Kate, and Ashe go off into a bush, and then like 15 minutes later, Hadley comes out going ew, 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 pulling her pants up and hyperventilating.
Oh my.
Definitely gonna have
afraid-
to make it up to her later.
I'm somewhat afraid to ask.
I say leave him to it.
Well, someone that's proclaiming intelligence. No, just ain't my. You know what? His life, his choices, his socials, whatever.
Life could be a dream.
Yeah, I mean, like 10 to 15 minutes after she leaves, I'll go over and see if she's still hyperventilating.
She's calmed down, but when you like go and put a hand on her, she just like push her hand up.
Sorry.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
It should have been something Kate said during that, though.
No, that was fucked up. I mean, it's not the first time I've met someone who's done that, but
Huh?
It's
I shouldn't leave it. Just gonna
Still want to apologize for it, though.
sorry, Hads. I thought it would just be funny. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I just not the right time for that. Is all. Oh, okay. Just
Yeah,
a little
we'll
grossed
make
out.
We'll make it up to you back in town. Get you some sweets or something.
Yeah, that's. Bet those donuts are calling my name right now.
I bet they are.
I'll get you another box of them then.
She blows Thelia raspberry. Meh.
Do you need a hug, Hadley?
Yes.
Vale will come over and give Hadley a big hug.
Well,
Nice.
hug tight.
Vale is nice and cold.
Big relieved sigh. Yeah. Kate will gingerly give her some head pats. And eventually you can make your ways back to town. But I think we'll cover that next time.
I'll just go ahead and tick off 5 gold for buying her another box of those donuts.
Yay. Alright, in the meantime, let's do XP. So it's been an extra couple of days here. It should be the 21st of September. It's almost time to wake up.
Wake up.
Why don't you put on a little makeup?
Do you remember the 21st of September?
Huh?
Alright. Did you explore a new interesting location? Yes, you went to Verndale for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, discover an interesting truth about the world.
I don't think so.
That Steve is not the actual fucking deranged motherfucker in the party.
Oh,
That's
please.
all.
That doesn't
Great.
know. Did you
No,
advance or
but,
complete a quest? Yes, you took
Yeah.
upon yourselves and completed Lucy's little side quest.
Yay.
Did you protect the people of Iona from a deadly threat? Nope.
No.
Fundamentally, the Feld guys are harmless. Did you instigate lasting change in the world at large or the life of a companion? Yeah, you kept the
Yeah.
brothel gals in a steady supply of moon tea, and also you've scarred Hadley for life.
We got Tori pregnant. That's a
Already
big change
had
for the
it,
life of
yeah.
Yeah, I
companion.
was gonna say that's.
That too. You don't know that one yet, but
Oh,
yes,
boy.
that we'll count that.
So,
Did you fulfill a long-term goal? I doubt it. So that's 3
Don't think so.
XP.
Yeah. I
And
did
then we
achieve
can
my
do
goal of getting to Verndale.
yeah, short-term goals.
Yeah, short terms.
So
Oh,
Ashe,
we investigate a fucking murder.
Steve, and Tori can all mark inspo.
Alright, who doesn't have inspiration and needs it?
I do not.
Take it.
Thank you.
Oh, what a surprise!
Me with that inspo, I know. It could happen.
The fucking guy that we used to supply you with that juicy inspo.
It is true. I'm just like a constant fucking, just a sponge.
So that leaves us at 90, right?
94.
94. Must have missed last. I must have forgot last session. Nice.
Yeah,
I
94,
think you said
100.
94.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
And we're nearing the threshold of real deadness.
You mean effectiveness?
Look,
No,
Kina, it's
that's-
just
for
an
you.
extra opportunity for you to roll a 3 on your turn.
Yeah, now you can roll 2 threes.
Yeah,
I mean-
but the thing is, the monster once they
these-
start hitting.
If these were physical dice, I would put them in the freezer, and then I would break them out, and I would take the biggest hammer in the workshop to them and smash them into bits, and get new ones.
I think we've been fairly effective regardless.
And
of
actually,
roll.
no, I'd
It seems
smash them to
absurd.
bits after getting new ones, and making sure the new dice watch me smash the old ones.
Yeah, it's true. You do have to threaten them or nothing changes.
Amxal, it's not about the effectiveness.
It's about
It's the
sending
fact
a
that the other.
message.
It's about as from a healer's perspective, the incoming damage just doubled.
Yeah, I mean, it seems
Not really.
fine
A lot of things
in
do
other
not
games.
get
Yeah.
extra
Yeah.
attack because
Yeah,
there's
it's-
already scaling built into it.
Yeah, it's not double damage, it's an extra die for most creatures.
Yeah, and
Potentially
okay.
double, but
It's like
So
a
say
third.
between 50 to 75% increase in damage.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
50%.
Yeah.
At
And
most.
I will say this. I remember from playing Karian, once we hit level 5, suddenly you all started to take a shit ton lot more damage.
No, not really.
No.
I don't think so.
it hasn't. From a viewer's perspective, it hasn't really.
Not
seemed
from
so.
your perspective. From your perspective, it was like, oh yeah, like,
No,
oh, we
and
got hit
your
a bit.
healing
Oh, that
also
hurts.
scales up, so eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but she was a life cleric. I am a goddamn.
Yeah, well,
Now shit's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
good.
There are
But
also
Finally.
we have
loads
a
of
bard
people
too.
amongst
Good.
the party who can
Jesus.
also off heal anyway, even if it comes to the worst, which it won't come to the
Yeah,
worst
like-
because no.
You have literally everybody except Ashe and Tori who's capable of healing.
Yeah.
I just shit out damage.
Like I said, it's gonna be a lot scarier now. So be prepared.
Listen, I accepted that when I decided to play a +0 Constitution sorcerer.
Ace plus 0
Does it-
con melee sorcerer.
Yeah. This has been my life for it. Okay, I get it. I understand it.
It's the first time that Ariel has ever embraced not con maxing.
And it's been fine. I don't think Ashe has ever
And
like
it's been great,
actually
yeah.
gone down.
They've gone
No,
out
no, it's honestly
maybe
gone
once.
pretty okay.
Maybe. Yeah, like you're in a party with 2 really effective tanks. Like you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, if you're watching on stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you on Thursday for the continuing adventures of fucking around the space station. Till then, adios and do take care.